Hello. Oh, hello. Holy crap. What a day. There was like nothing and nothing and nothing. Hello, everyone. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. Are we there yet? Yes. I'm so sorry I was running late. I wanted to double check a couple of things before I uploaded my video. I did not want to step on Tom's toes because I know he's making one. I wanted to like just before I hit publish. We are here yet. We are. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. I have no chapstick. Alright, well, I have no chapstick. I have colored chapstick. Hello, Neon Visual. Ahoy, hoy. Hello, Cyclops. Hello, Sebastian Simonson, a Russian ladybot. Hello, Truth Apocalypse. Powdering Miles. No, I was recording a video. It should be up. No problem running late. Just watch Doomcog. Oh, yeah, Doomcog uploaded a new video today. Yes, he did. And he's doing streams all day tomorrow. Pretty much. Oh, dude. Now... Alright, how's that look? How's that look? Chapstick. It's got color to it. So, I don't know. I'm weird about lipstick sometimes. I don't know. It feels like it's gonna feather and get everywhere if I put a lot of lipstick. Oh, yes, so... Something strange in the neighborhood. Truth Apocalypse just subscribed. Thank you for subscribing, everyone. Holy crap, we have 19 people. I keep getting notifications of a lot of people subscribing or resubscribing. Hopefully you guys didn't have to, like, resubscribe. Hopefully the bot didn't kill you guys. 2 days off. Thanks, Hurricane. Oh, no. Be safe, everyone. Please be safe where you're at if you guys are in the hurricane area. So please, please be safe, everybody. Did it? It did. Alright, it did upload my video. It did. Woot. Okay. Hopefully I have the right hashtag. I probably should have put the better hashtag on there. Hello from Canada. Well, welcome from Canada. I had to resub. I don't know why. Sometimes, okay, so sometimes, sometimes I gotta type this real quick. Sometimes YouTube likes to drop people from their subscriptions. So, hello Nihilus, hello Herpicus, hello Mage Grey Wolf. Maybe that's what Mock is wearing, colored chapstick. He might be. I don't know. What are we talking about today? I don't know, just a little bit of everything. Well, I was all set to have like a stream where I've got my monotrons going through everything, and we were gonna have a monotron guitar stream, a synthesizer stream, but maybe not today. Maybe we'll talk about this James Gunn thing. Maybe we'll talk about all this other stuff. So, hello, who else is here? Lucky Doer is here. Lee Crystal is here. Super Cormy. Cormoran. Gunslinger. I'm on the outside looking in. Hello, Gunslinger. Hello, Alan Sparks. Hello, Tina. Hello, Mako. Gary's stream will hang around for a bit. Okay, yeah, I didn't want to like go over Gary's stream. Hello, Sarah. Hello, Valor J Omega. We got Michael Squiff. I'm trying to say hi to everybody. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. Alright, now I gotta scroll back to the chat. Not only, if I forget to unsubscribe, sometimes YouTube subscribes to channels I've never heard of. Sometimes I'll get a little tipsy and I'll subscribe and I won't remember to subscribing to something. That's one of the things I do. Somebody will be like, hey, check out my channel, so I'll hit subscribe and then I won't remember I've done it. What do you think about Ray quitting the 501st? Who is Ray? What is the 501st? like Ray Skywalker, Kenobi, Palpatine. Hello, Diamond J. What is the 501st? Am I supposed to know what that is? Sometimes I need context. Sometimes my brain is in like a completely other mode and I can't remember anything. Yoo-hoo, go home or drunk. Ray Park. Who's Ray Park? Ray Park. Now I gotta Google it. Who's Ray Park? Names. Sometimes I'm horrible with names. Ray Parker Jr.? No, Ray Park. I went to Ray Parker Jr. Raymond Park is a Scottish actor and martial artist. He is known for playing Darth Maul. Okay. So what is he quitting? What is he quitting? Okay, so Darth Maul. The 501st Star Wars cosplay. Oh, I don't know anything about cosplay. So why is he a cosplay actor? I thought he was a real actor. I thought he was a real actor. I'm sorry. Okay, he's Darth Maul. I'm like, Ray Parker Jr. That's where my mind goes. It goes to like weird 80s stuff. Yeah, this is my day. This is my day. I'm like, I gotta find a guitar pick. I gotta do stuff. I was all set to do a guitar stream, but now we got like all this other stuff. So, okay, so I didn't know he was part of that, I guess. Is my audio jittery? It might be just you. Alright, let me double check. Hopefully that wasn't too loud. Let me know if the audio is jittery. Okay, there's supposed to be a charity go. Thank you so much, Thomas Potts, for a $1.99 super chat. It might be the fan. It might be my fan. Audio video is good. Alright, awesome, awesome. It might be, I know it's fine on your end. I know when I have my headphones in, I have one headphone that's dead, and I always lose audio in that. You're gonna call Darth Maul. Yeah, mic check. Darth Maul and Ghostbusters both have had Ray Park. Alright. Then let's talk Star Wars. Oh yeah, there's Let's Talk Star Wars. Hello, Let's Talk Star Wars. Hello, D. Pensack. Okay, so the 501st cosplay group worldwide, they do sick kid visits, etc. Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't, cosplay is one of those things that is so not on my radar because I don't do cosplay in real life. So that's kind of, alright, they do charity. I didn't know he was part of that. I thought he was like a real actor. Why would he be in a cosplay group if he's like a real actor and a real martial artist? That's kind of where my confusion is, you know? It seems like he's a real actor and wouldn't need to do cosplay, but alright, yes, I know, they both quit. I think they were their first to drop the story when DJ D did it. Okay, so DJ D Show did a story about that. That's cool. I haven't had a chance to watch DJ D. I haven't had a chance to really watch Jeff at all from World Class. Stuntman turned Toad in X-Men. There's a Toad in X-Men? Like the little Toad guy from Mario? Okay, so they did charity work. Alright. Well, that's weird. Why would he quit? I don't know why he would quit. Is it because he's a real actor and getting just to do charity work? Did Ray Park have any lines in any movies, or was he dubbed and everything? I don't know. Toad has a wicked-tongued senator from Magneto. Who's Magneto? Which one's Magneto? I remember the Cerebro Magneto. So yeah, comic book movies are not my forte. I know a little bit about them here and there as a casual normie. Ask me anything about Morden from Babylon 5, and that's like, yeah, Bab 5, all that good stuff. That's where my brain is right now. X-Men, okay. Oh, Lord. God, those movies are terrible, weren't they? They went in one ear and out the other. They were just kind of terrible. He's a guy who controls metal. Oh, man. So he's electric eye. I'm made of metal. My circuits gleam. No, you guys know I'm not like a comic book channel. He's in X-Men. So, okay, so with Rift Tracks, I remember them doing Magneto, Cerebro. X-Men movies went in one ear and out the other. They're not good. Ewan McDonald play Magneto. I thought, Ian McKellen? Was that who I'm thinking of? So Babylon 5 get better after the first 5th to 6th episode. I never got into it, but I'm willing to give it a shot. Babylon 5's first season's a little clunky. It's a little slow at times, but some of them are really awesome. Seems like you made a comic book driver update. And maybe comic books need to be a little more entertaining. Maybe they no, I don't know. Toad is one of his lackeys. See, Toad. You say Toad to me and get alright, Toad. What's gonna come up? Toad from Mario Kart, from Mario. This is what I think of when you say Toad. I'm like the little guy from Mario. He goes, "Let's go." I don't know. That's where my brain is sometimes. If you have too many things that are like the same over and over again. Magneto is not a villain. It's in his mind. All right, Gandalf played Magneto. All right, you guys are gonna probably unsubscribe. I did not like Lord of the Rings at all. I mean, the X-Men movies were more watchable than the Lord of the Rings movies. Toad the Wet Sprocket. I can talk about Toad the Wet Sprocket all day. So back in the 90s, they had this album called Dulcinea that I remember quite well. And they named themselves after the Monty Python reference of Toad the Wet Sprocket. Michael Fassbinder plays him in the newer X-Men movie. I haven't seen any of the young X-Men movies. I haven't seen any of them. Type Brotherhood of Mutants with a Toad search. Alright, Brotherhood of Mutants. See, this is why I always try not to bullshit you guys about any of this stuff. Oh my god, this is all comic book stuff. Toad, Brotherhood of Mutants. Yeah, this is where my eyes glass over. Is it something? I see boobs. Boobs will save us all. No, I want to see the boob picture. So there's a girl with boobs. So that's a cool outfit. I would probably wear that. She at least has boobs and like muscles. Holy crap, thank you so much for the 550, I can't see. Yeah, Judas Priest reference. I saw the 666. The 50 Swedish super chat. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Now I feel bad that like I don't know what you guys are talking about with like comic booky stuff. I'm so sorry. That's Scarlet Witch. Is it? Okay, which one's Scarlet Witch? Oh, this is the costume I had in South Park Fratch Group Butthole. Hello, Jimmy Lozano, Macaroni, first time in your live videos. Well, thank you for being here. Abraham Lincoln, one of the best parts of Babylon 5. Abraham Lincoln wasn't in Babylon 5. Boobs will save us all, as the Trap Production says. Toad's the ugly one at the bowl cut. Oh, yeah, he's not attractive. He's not attractive at all. But yeah, I had that outfit, I think, for a little bit. No, I think I had the bra on my head in the South Park game. Lord of the Rings seemed like 10 hours of walking in the forest. Absolutely. Holy crap, Lord Blue Eyes, Frankie G. I'd be poor, but you rock. Thank you so much, Lord Blue Eyes. Also, check out Lord Blue Eyes, Frankie G. He's another one of our awesome YouTube friends. He does gaming and stuff. He does a lot of Friday the 13th the game streams. You don't know your Bab 5. Don't I? Abraham Lincoln, I don't remember being in Babylon 5. That was Jack the Ripper, if that's what you're talking about. Oh, Abraham Lincoln was the alias for Veer. I don't remember every little thing about Babylon 5. This is why we're rewatching. It wasn't in season 1. He used to smuggle out Narns. That's true. Oh my god, that is true. I totally forgot about that. I heard that Devo and Kraftwerk on the list for the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Oh, dude. I'm happy. Oh my god, I'm happy about that. Devo and Kraftwerk deserve it. Absolutely. Yeah, talk to me about Devo and Kraftwerk all day. I love that. No, and this is the thing. I don't like bullshitting you guys by saying I know anything about comic books. If I know something about comic books, it's going to be like it's going to be a surprise to you guys. I don't want to be one of those fake geek girls who claims to like these things. My stance is I know what I know and I don't know what I don't know. So hopefully I don't piss anybody off by not really knowing that much about comic book anything. And Star Wars, apparently. Like, Star Wars, I really only know, like, the 3 movies. That's about all I know. And I know way too much about Episode 1 because of the Weird Al song. Comic books are worthless these days. Lincoln and Jack the Ripper were both on Star Trek TOS. They were. They absolutely were. Like, Abraham Lincoln on Star Trek Timelines is, actually a legendary... X1 was okay for the time. Yeah, the 3 X-Men movies I watched with riff tracks, and they were watchable with riff tracks because they kept doing the Cerebro Magneto joke, which I kind of felt was pretty funny, to be honest. You know, I like the callback reference humor sometimes. When it's in humor, I like the references. I like the callbacks. When it's something like when it's something like the reference is to kind of nod to the geek culture like they do in Star Trek Discovery, then I don't like it. The Trap Productions says, I'm definitely not a huge comic book aficionado. Most of what I know comes from cartoons based on the comic books. Dude, that's kind of how I am. Well, most of the stuff I know about comic books comes from like the 60s Batman TV show and then watching a few movies here and there. Michael Scoiff, have you seen the Batman Gotham by the Gaslight? No. It has Batman in the Victorian times looking for Jack the Ripper. That might be interesting. Is that a movie? If it's a movie, I might like it. If you don't know about it, don't put in the stream title. Did I put... Oh, yeah, I know. Well, Star Wars is the type of stuff we always talk about now. That's the type of stuff we always talk about. I can tell you about, like, the movies. Remember when Star Trek was good? Yes. We just did the James Gunn video. Absolutely. Is it Electromagneto or Permanent Magneto? I couldn't tell you. Oh, it's animated. X-Men First Class is a solid film. I keep hearing that one's decent because it takes place in the 60s. I might need to watch it. I might need to check it out someday. I know some comic specific, but I will never say I'm a comic expert. See, that's kind of how I am. I'm like, I know, you know, I could talk to you about Archie comics till the cows come home from about 1988 till about 1991. I can tell you anything about Archie comics. I could tell you about like the 60s Archie comics that I collected a shit ton of. Gotham by the Gaslight is an animated movie. All right. Hello, Warren Roar. Good to see you. Did you like Star Wars Resistance? I did not watch Star Wars Resistance. It looked stupid. I'm like, I'm not gonna waste my time on Star Wars Resistance. It looks like hot shit. Remember when comics and Star Trek and Star Wars were for nerds? Yes. Yes, I do. Yes, the Batman Gotham by the Gaslight is a Warner Brothers animated movie. All right. Did you see this? STD is putting a 70s porn star on the show. Yes, Porn Stash Spock. Is that the one? Or is it a real 70s porn star? Oh my god, is it a real one? Veronica was hotter. Yeah, who? Betty or Veronica? Comics like Batman keep rebooting themselves, so nothing ever is solid true canon. X-Apocalypse is like watching paint dry. And that one looked kind of interesting, but I skipped it once the reviews were coming in and it was terrible. Hello, Mary Ashmead. You think The Mandalorian will be shit like everything else Lucasfilm touches? That one I can comment on a little bit. That one looks like it's going to be... They're probably going to... Yeah, I think it's going to be crap. I think it's going to be crap, and I think... And here's why. I think you're going to have 1 or 2 episodes that are halfway decent, but I think that Disney is going to really interfere too much. I think Kathleen Kennedy is probably going to interfere more than we would like her to, and I think a lot of her... I think a lot of her lackeys are going to be interfering more than we want. So yeah, I think The Mandalorian is going to be crap, in my opinion. Filoni is busy doing the final Clone Wars and the live-action show. If Filoni is in charge, though, I mean, how much is he really going to be allowed to be in charge? That's kind of my fear. Hero movies have been done to death. Yeah, superhero movies I'm tired of. Like, we're kind of in the tail end of the superhero movie craze, like we were in the tail end of the vampire movie craze in the 90s. Stopped reading comics at 8 years old, 51 years ago, and now I pick up from movie. All I know now, I pick up from movies and YouTube. That's kind of how I am. I know more of behind the scenes stuff than I think than a lot of the stuff that's actually in them anymore. I tried to watch Star Wars Resistance and made about 15 minutes. Jess Reed says, "Holy crap!" Mandalorian is the cheapest, safest idea they could have done for a Star Wars show. I don't think it's going to be that interesting. What are they gonna show? I mean, you're gonna have a show about what? You know, and they're gonna reveal, oh, and they take off the helmet and it's a woman again. Musicals were big in the 30s. Actually, the 30s were really big for Universal Horror. Musicals were huge in like the 40s, more so. How about they touch up on the special editions with today's effects? No, they need to just release the despecialized editions. You loathe Westerns, CD Horde. I actually don't mind Westerns. I'm kind of getting more into the, I'd rather watch Westerns. I can really, dude, Red Dead Redemption 2 comes out in like a week and like 10 days or something. That's where I'm going to be. I'm going to be in the Old West for, you know, a couple of months. Sounds like STD doesn't have long. Season 2 ain't even happening. Well, Season 2 is being filmed. It is happening. They just pushed it off. They had to do a lot of reshoots from what I've heard. They're really struggling on STD, and I am happy for it. I can't wait until it's canceled. I really can't wait until it's canceled. Fan Omri just subscribed. Thank you for being a brand new subscriber. I'm getting subs left and right today. This is insane. Thank you guys so much. I keep getting all these notifications, and I really, really appreciate it, you guys. And I don't, you know, this is kind of one of my things. I don't like bullshitting you guys about like what I do know and what I don't know. You know, so hopefully you guys like are. Well, I think you guys do. You guys are smart. You know what I know and you know what I don't know. Hello, Tim F. Tombstone 93, awesome movie. Now I gotta remember if I've seen Tombstone. Now I gotta remember that. I went into a really short period of time where I got really into Westerns. Frankie G, I gotta go. You're amazing. Much love. Well, thank you so much, Frankie G. And, you know, good luck on the channel. I will try my best to send people your way. Subscribe to Lord Blue Eyes, Frankie G. Go click on his name in chat. He does a lot of Friday the 13th gaming. He does a lot of later evening streams. Absolutely go subscribe to him. I do like me some Star Trek. Doomcock said a rumor that it may be canceled, fingers crossed. Then we find out Orville gets a 2-season renewal. Orville gets a 2-season renewal. We're happy about that. Yeah, okay, I heard from Doomcock that STD has financial trouble. Yeah, I did watch his video. If everybody watched his video, we can definitely talk about that. I did watch his video. Death to STD. What about the unknown unknowns? What is the unknown unknowns? How are you? I'm good. I'm good. I was kind of like bored, struggling for anything to do, and then like right in the middle of a live stream, I see like, oh, here's this news update, and here's this and this and this and this, and there's all these things going down, and yeah, it's weird. It's a weird thing today, man. It's weird. There's a lot of stuff. Burn STD. They blew out their budget on that Astro turd field. It does look like turds, doesn't it? It totally looks like turds. Yay, the Orville. Absolutely yay, the Orville. We love the Orville. The Orville is amazing, you guys. We love the Orville. I love the Orville so much. Oh, Lord. Oh, my God. The Orville. I'm scared. Okay, so I want to cover the Orville, but I'm scared to use any screenshots or anything. I could probably talk about it, but man, I don't... I'm really scared of it because I don't want to strike on my channel. Like, getting a copyright claim is no big deal. I don't really make ad revenue anyway. Like, 99% of anything I make on YouTube is super chat. So, if I cover the Orville, I don't want to lose the ability to live stream. The Orville is the spiritual successor to Star Trek, no doubt. Yeah, that's kind of my fear about covering the Orville, because I know Angry Joe got struck. And Seth MacFarlane actually had to tweet out to kind of get it fixed, so... Orville perfect. Orville is perfect. Can't wait for more Orville. Me too. Okay, hold on, everyone. I said it would be cool for STD to get canceled and the Orville to get 2-season renewal. Has not happened yet. Oh, it hasn't happened yet. Well, I mean, STD is going to get canceled. It's just a matter of time. I don't think this next season is going to be strong enough. You're going to have people tune in because Spock, they're going to be like, this isn't Spock, what the crap? And they're not going to catch up. And with as bad of the reviews as the Short Bus Trek are getting, nobody seems to like them, except for the actors involved. And, you know, I feel bad for the actors involved. You know, you get signed to Star Trek and you don't realize you're signing up to a sinking ship. You know? Do courtroom sketches of the Orville? Maybe. Just draw the scenes you want to talk about. I can't draw. I'm horrible at drawing. It'd be stick figures. Orville rocks. Star Trek Discovery sucks. Yeah. It's Spuck the Cuck. That's what I've been calling him. I predicted STB will be canceled, and it looks like I'm right. Well, any show, no matter how bad it is, seems to get an automatic 2 seasons. Hello, Matthew Mann. Yeah, pretty much every show gets an automatic 2 seasons now. I like that Titan show is getting 2 seasons, and all I can say about it is, why did they dress her up in a cheap fur and make her look like a hooker with that big kinky wig? It looks stupid. Star Trek, never have sex with a bad robot. What about a naughty robot? That's the idea. More poorly drawn, the funnier. Man, I don't know. I don't know if I could even draw anything. I could probably, like, load something up and distort the images or something through something or other to make it all look like an LSD trip. Oh, man. So, yeah, Tina's here. Thank you for being here, Tina. And who else is here? Hippie Crusher, thank you for being here. Who else haven't I shouted out? Who haven't I said hi to? I'm so sorry. I'm trying to catch up on the track or on the chat here. Defon take sides. Anyone mentioned the Doomcock video? Yeah. We were talking about kind of what he was saying on there about this rumor that he had. Well, it is just a rumor. It's not 100% confirmed, but it is from a decent enough source from what he reports. That I think that they are. Well, logically speaking, why would they release these short treks? Okay, you've got to kind of go for the simplest answer here, is that they need some money in between seasons, that nobody is subscribing to CBS All Access without Star Trek. Everybody canceled their subscriptions. They keep saying, oh yeah, we have all these numbers, and they're spending all this money hiring people to go and give me basic form letters on any Star Trek Discovery video I have, right? They give me this form letter of, you know, oh, it was an amazing thing, I'm so excited for more, and it is verbatim, every single comment is exactly the same from all these kind of CBS employees. And I click on their names too, and they don't subscribe to anything, they just subscribe to like Dr. Phil stuff, or they just upload little clips of Dr. Phil. You know, so you know they're working for CBS. It's kind of crazy. Only people watching Big Brother subscribe, and that ended a bit ago. Yeah, and that's the thing. So the Mandalorian Wars aren't going to be in the new series. And what are they doing on the new series, even on The Mandalorian? That's crazy. Zero's a number. Sebastian Simonson, it's good to be a pirate. Well, I can't condone officially piracy. I cannot officially condone that. Warner, I gotta head back to a meeting at work. I'll listen later to the rest. Well, thank you for being here, Warren Roar. Zero is a number. So yeah, we get no actual numbers of anything. People are like, oh, well, how come they have this many subscribers? I'm like, well, do you have any proof of that? And then they block you because they know that there's no proof. I'm like, dude, I would love to see actual numbers. Do you have any of this? The people at Midnight's Edge, like Andre, has been trying to find numbers, and if Andre can't find it, they're not releasing them. You know, they're not. Would you prefer between Oprah and Dr. Phil? Well, Dr. Phil's at least funny. Dr. Phil's at least kind of an asshole. He's getting grumpy in his old age, too. Yes, let the shadow ship take out STD. That's what needs to happen. That would be my dream thing, is that, like, the shadows kind of decloak, and they kind of come in from hyperspace, and they just take out the Discovery. And they take Michael Burnham, and they make her control one of their ships, so they torture her for all eternity. CBS says STD is doing well, yet they've released no numbers. I know. Pixar didn't happen. Pixar didn't happen. We don't have any numbers for STD. And that's the thing. Like, why would they release all these short treks in between now and then that are so rushed? They're so rushed. They've got, like, nobody on the show except extras. They got, like, 2 of their actors. Yeah. It's clearly, to me, it is logical to assume that they need people to subscribe now. They want that 1 month here, 1 month there. They want the little short bus treks out there to generate buzz. And they're not doing it because they're terrible. They are so written. They're written in such a way that is so mind-breaking. How is CBS planning on putting out STD in January for only 5 episodes filmed before shutting down production? Well, that's the thing. Well, they just announced that Sonequa Martin Green's husband's going to be on some of these too. Holy crap, Nick Corvello, thank you so much. Hi, new viewer here. Just finished your She-Ra original actress video, and oh my god, thank you for defending your childhood innocence. I'm gonna watch the rest of your vids. You should be a guest on Geeks and Gamers. I have been a guest on Geeks and Gamers once, and thank you so much. I really appreciate it. This was a couple of months ago, before my channel was really getting a lot of traction. I had just switched over from gaming. But yeah, thank you. And I have been talking to Jeff also over at World Class a little bit. And I need to email him and find some time. I would love to, God, I would love to pop in on their Killer Clowns watch party on Halloween if they would have me, because I'm a huge Killer Clowns fan. But yeah, I've been on there. Jeremy's a great guy. I really like him a lot. And yeah, he's definitely Geeks and Gamers, Ethan, Jeremy, all of those guys, Midnight's Edge, Nerdrotic, Doomcock. We're all kind of in this whole culture war family. So thank you so much. It's not really, how come Jeremy hasn't mentioned you? It was a while ago. I was so nervous, probably. I bet it's because I was so nervous. He even brought Ivan on because I think I was just so nervous. It was like 2 months ago. I was scared to death. Yeah, I was scared to be on there. It's in one of like the hidden streams that are on Jeremy's personal channel, I think. You need to get back on that. I would love to go back on. I think I'm a lot more confident now, and Jeremy's cool. I really like him. I like watching his streams at night. And yeah, he's real fun. I love all of his little Jeremys, you know, like you've got proper Jeremy, Road Rage Jeremy, or is it Road Rage Anna? You got Jeremy Osteen. Yeah, I love all those. You were giggly. I'm giggly on everything. I'm giggly on Doomcock's channel, too. I've been on Doomcock's channel a few times, and yeah, I'm always giggly on those. I guess I'm less giggly over on Midnight's Edge because, I don't know, I'm on there more often. But yeah. Whoever's hired James Gunn for Suicide Squad 2 writing and directing. Well, we don't know if he's directing yet. He might just be writing. We know right now he's writing, Technical Talk. I did drop a video earlier. So yeah, check out my video if you didn't. That's why I was late starting my stream. I was very giggly. Are those cellos? No. When you give us some tunes. Well, today I was going to, but then we got into all this stuff. I got my electric set up through my Monotrons. So one of the things I do is I use these as guitar pedals. My synthesizers, my little ribbon synths. I'm kind of in love with little ribbon synthesizers, and little mini synthy pockety, like pocket operator. Absolutely love my pocket operator. This is my Christmas present. You know, I'm the calculator of my pocket operator. That's not how it goes. Streams at night means something different to me. Could care less about STD. Waiting for the Orville. I know the Orville's great. You should get full Edgar status. Who's Edgar status? Yes, no more Star Trek prequels. No more anything prequels. Prequels in general are just dumb. Prequels in general are dumb. Oh, Jesse Miller says, why is Mary's name green? So we have a little thing that I have access to because I came over from gaming. I was a gaming channel for a very long time, and I just switched over recently. If you guys are brand new to my channel, I switched over a few months ago because I'm not that huge of a gamer. I know more about, like, Star Trek and Babylon 5 and even Star Wars and even comic books than I do gaming. And I'm not a huge comic book knowledgeable, experty person. But yeah, so I switched over from gaming, and I have access to a little thing. It's next to Super Chat. It says support the channel or join on YouTube Gaming, where you get access to my Mecha random emoji, which is this one. You get access to my Brie Larson emoji. It's also used for Mikey Spock or Alden Ehrenreich or any of them. The Shadow Ship emoji and the Derpicorn to make fun of the new She-Ra. We also have, I think I have a Short Bus Trek emoji in the works from last time I checked with my graphic designer. It's been 5 months summer here. Yeah, it's like 80 degrees. It goes back, it's like 85 degrees outside. That's why my little mini fan on. But yeah, so I have that, and that's why some of the people's names are green, and that's why they have the little kitty cat as my badge. And as you are a member for more than 1 month, it's a $5 a month sort of thing. If you're a member for more than 1 month, you get access to all that. 10 Brie Larson emojis representing her emotions all at the same time. Well, yeah, that's what they are. You should check out Firefly and Serenity. I absolutely love Firefly. Absolutely love Firefly. Farscape. Okay, Farscape didn't sit well with me. The problem with Farscape is that I got kind of really nagged into watching it. So if I'm like really pushed and nagged like constantly and berated into watching something, that's kind of what ruined Farscape for me. My Brie Larson emoji doesn't do anything, I know. It's been above 80 here since January. Well, I used to live in Vegas, and I kind of miss it. It doesn't even look green to me. Well, Mary looks blue to me because she's a mod. Gotta go taking my son to gymnastics. Thank you so much, Jess Reed, for being here. And hail Jess Reed. We need more space westerns. Check out The American Astronaut. I do have it. I haven't watched it yet, but Doomcock has been highly recommending it. And you guys all know that Doomcock probably built me and probably his robot. That's just how things go, right? Also, hail not Harvey. How about Cowboy Bebop? Well, it's anime. So, I don't like anime. I can look on the hood of my car. Mary Ashby, it's been raining and snowing in the mountains. I miss the mountains. I grew up in Colorado. I would be going back to Colorado this month had other things not popped up. But it was originally planned that I would go back and at least go back to see my mom this summer. Or this fall. Neurax had a Farscape live stream last night. Made me want to watch it. Yeah, I saw a little bit of that last night. And that's kind of the issue I've had is that I just got so berated with watch Farscape. Every word out of a couple of people's mouths is just watch Farscape. I'm like, okay, no. Did I push the button TM? I don't know. I mean, it wouldn't be Harvey unless he had a little fez also, right? Do you ever catch Earth Final Conflict? I did not. I did not catch Earth Final Conflict. Alright, so now he's a Harvey cosplayer. It isn't Harvey. No, I didn't push the button. Dollhouse, you probably like in the later episodes. It got canceled, though. That's the problem. I don't like watching any shows that got canceled halfway through. How about Roller Coaster Tycoon? Those games are fun as hell. Some of the Railroad Tycoon games. Okay, well, not Roller Coaster Tycoon so much, but I really love Parkitect and Planet Coaster. I kind of like Parkitect more than Planet Coaster when I do play those. That can happen. You get hyped way too high, and then the show, like others, and not the second coming. Yeah, well, and a lot of that is if I'm annoyed watching it because I'm so berated into watching it, then I kind of lose interest and like, fine, I will watch it, but I'm not going to enjoy it because I have this negative emotion attached to it. So, Corianis, I was so addicted to Roller Coaster Tycoon. Yeah, I sometimes I'll get really into video games too. Just depends. That Mary is a punk, not a mod. Mary's a mod. Mary's awesome. I want to watch Farscape because I've seen the first 2 episodes and I loved it. See, for me, the first 3 episodes kind of reminded me, it was fine, but it reminded me a little of Enterprise, and it was very dated. They need to make an aquarium tycoon. They have one. There's one. I can't remember what it's called. I know Jesse Cox was playing it. Do you play The Sims? I used to play The Sims a long time ago. I have The Sims 4. I really couldn't play more than like a few hours of it. But yeah, it's The Sims really went downhill for me. But I played the first one, and I had every single expansion for the first one. Do you ever play SimCity or Sim Farm? Not SimCity. SimCity was a little too complicated. Sim Farm, no. It just depends on the game. It really depends on the game. Some of them are fun. I loved Game Dev Tycoon. That was great. I used to play Sim Farm at school. No, watch my show, Bullying. Buffy. Buffy. Ugh. No, I couldn't get into Buffy. I really couldn't. Well, I need to get ready for work in a bit. I should go. I'll watch a couple more videos before I get ready, though. Take care, and I'll pester Jeremy to get you back. Oh, thank you so much, Nick. I really, really appreciate it. And thank you so much for the super chat. And we do have like a cool credit thing rolling at the end to thank everybody who's donated and everybody who's a brand new subscriber and all that stuff. You play Zoo Tycoon, Mall Tycoon, or Cruise Ship Tycoon? Okay, Mall Tycoon I have not played. Zoo Tycoon I did play quite a bit back in the day. Cruise Ship I have not. There is a new one called Another Brick in the Mall that I used to play. I do have it on my channel still. I have a lot of my Let's Plays still on my channel. So I have Another Brick in the Mall, and I have Parkitect, I have Planet Coaster, I think, on here. I do have some playlists of gaming. If you guys do want to check out my old gaming stuff, it's terrible, don't watch it. I was moody and miserable, and yeah. Seraph has a new phone. Do you have a new phone? I thought you wanted to wait a little bit, but congrats on the new phone. Is it like my phone? Or did you get the one I had? Favorite 8-bit is 16-bit game. Ooh, 8-bit or 16-bit. Terraria. Is that 32-bit? Probably Terraria. I love Terraria. It would be unlikely you would get into Hammer Dracula films. I love a Hammer Dracula films. I love Hammer. I'm a huge Hammer fan. Why is it unlikely? Why was it unlikely that I would hate Hammer films? They're not anime. Absolutely love. Christopher Lee's my second favorite Dracula. I love anything Hammer, basically, because I love that gothic horror. I really, really love gothic horror. Some of the Lego games are wonderful. Yeah, I've never had any interest in Lego anything. The last time I even touched Legos was probably 20 years ago. I had a Lego Yoda, and it was about yay high, and it was really awesome, but I don't know, I never got into the video games. One of the problems I have with video games is I never finish them. I never end up finishing them. I'm not creative. Super Metroid all the way. I liked Castlevania because it's gothic horror. Metroid, not so much. I don't know, there was just something that didn't sit well with like the way, because I think it's because you shoot. I don't know. It was something with the way you shoot instead of the whip. I don't know. I think that Peter Cushing also starred in some of the Hammer films. Yeah, Peter Cushing was usually Van Helsing to Christopher Lee's Dracula, and then he was usually Dr. Frankenstein, from what I remember. Who was my first favorite Dracula? Well, Bela Lugosi all the way. I even have Bela Lugosi on a shirt in his coffin, so... Like Legos, I find them relaxing. I haven't really played with them in forever. I'm the type of person, I will build the set and then be done with it and then never go back to it. Anyone who loves gothic horror loves Hammer. Yes, absolutely. Saruman and Count Dooku, all characters usually come to mind, along with the Man with the Golden Gun and Dracula. Well, for me, Christopher Lee was also in Police Academy Mission to Moscow. And he couldn't even save that movie. But Christopher Lee is probably... He's so iconic as Dracula. I can never think of him as anything other than Dracula. And he had a metal album, too. You Must Kill Autocorrect. I can run through every NES Mega Man like it's nobody's business. See, I never had an NES as a kid. I had Atari. So I love games like Breakout, you know, where you have the little paddle and you have the little ball that you have to destroy. Have you ever played with Hot Wheels? Oh, I collected them as a kid. I wasn't a kid who played with stuff. My cousins always broke and wrecked Hot Wheels, and they always banged them up and chipped the paint. And I actually got my cousin's Hot Wheel collection and his Atari and all kinds of stuff. He was a decade older than me, so I collected Hot Wheels, and I had them all. I was probably 10 the last time I touched Hot Wheels, but I just collected them because I collect stuff. As you can see, I collect shit. Goth porn. Bela Lugosi is my Dracula. Lugosi is the best one. Yar's Revenge. I barely remember Yar's Revenge. I remember Spider Droid a lot more. There's a lot of, like, River Raid was another good Atari 2600 game. I'm trying to think of which ones I played. I probably played a lot of Miss Pac-Man, a lot of Pole Position 2. I remember getting a 7800 also. Even my father loves Hammer films at 81. Oh, Hammer films are great. Well, Sega, I don't like Sega that much. Dreamcast, I liked a couple of games on it, and I still have a Dreamcast. But no, Sega, well, I wasn't a big Sega fan. I really hate Sonic. Really hate Sonic. Zelda was the best. Yeah, I'm not a big Zelda fan either. I never got into Zelda. Do you have any Micro Machines? No. I need the Babylon 5 Micro Machines desperately. I really, really need those. Really want those. But Micro Machines, I got rid of all my Hot Wheels, like, probably 30 years ago. ColecoVision was there. And my console gaming back in the day. Still trying to find all the Corman Poe movies of Vincent Price. You can find them. You can find them. Oh god, Vincent Price is amazing too. He's one of my favorites. Still have my 2600, not like Sega. Get out. No, I had to sell a lot of my stuff. I had a 2600. I had a couple of 2600s. One of them was a Sears one was an official Atari. I had a Sears Pong machine. I had my 7800 in the box. I had a shit ton of games for it. I had an NES that I bought, probably 20 years ago that I never really touched. So I still have the Sega Mega Drive. I was never a big Sega fan. That's kind of my thing. Sonic is very overrated. The first level is dashing and fun, then 2 stops and you're dead on your tracks, then the water level. Yeah, I tried to play Sonic Mania on Switch because people are like, oh my god, play Sonic, play Sonic, play Sonic. And it's another one where it was just never... I don't like being badgered into playing stuff or doing things. And we'll be doing Lugosi's Dracula on Odin's movie blog next Saturday. That's awesome. This Saturday is The Shining. That is cool. Use your stream to get my cats back inside. They heard your voice and came running. Aww, because they want treats. That's so cute. Alexa, play Bela Lugosi's Dead. Do you think Natalie Portman is a great actress? She's alright. She's alright. She's not somebody who's gonna put my ass in a seat, usually. Lee Crystal, I still have several Micro Machines Star Trek ships. Those are cool. Still have Atari, it collects dust. That's kind of how a lot of my old consoles are. This is the only Atari I have left. And this is my only Atari that just because I have Elvira Pinball and a Dracula game with Christopher Lee. That's actually really amazing. I think the Elvira one's in, yeah, Pinball Jam's in here. But the Dracula game is amazing. I really highly recommend it. I mean, The Shining with Jack Nicholson. They're talking about The Shining over on Odin's movie blog. Outlook on Kat Dennings. I don't know her. I mean, she's alright. So Dracula, let's call it Dracula the Undead. Yeah, Dracula the Undead. That's actually a really good game. And it does have Christopher Lee as Dracula. Or Christopher Lee's likeness as Dracula. You play as Jonathan Harker. You have to kind of sneak around the castle. It's sort of a point-and-click sort of game. It's really good, though. I highly recommend it. Did anyone's Alexa play Bela Lugosi's Dead? She died from a broken heart. Nice, back when those handheld systems were the shit. Yeah, that Atari Lynx I got probably in 98 or so. Probably 97, 98. You have a Lynx, I haven't seen one of those in over 2 decades. Well, I kept it because of the Dracula game. Like, once I find a game I love, I can never get rid of the console. Sadly, I did with my Virtual Boy. I had 2 Virtual Boys in the box. I had every game made, and I sold them, even though Nestor's Funky Bowling was great, Panic Bomber was amazing, and, what was the other one? I just needed the money. I couldn't keep them forever. I saw a movie recently, Two Brothers. Portman was actually pretty good in that movie, but mostly she's meh. So Two Brothers. No, I'm thinking of the video game Brothers. My Alexa lit up and then went dead again. No, she didn't play it. Are there any similarities between the 99 version of The Mummy and The Mummy's Hand? The 99 Mummy. I couldn't tell you. I really couldn't tell you the similarities. They're such different movies. They're such different movies, I think. Because... Well, keep in mind, I haven't seen the 99 Mummy probably since 99, and I don't think I've seen The Mummy's Hand since probably 92. 98 was a long time ago. It was a very long time ago. Those virtual reality systems are and were fun, but can give you a migraine. Oh, yeah. The Virtual Boy was kind of... It wasn't really a virtual reality. It was more of a 3D system. Are you excited for the new Charlie's Angels? God, no. I made a video about that like a month ago. No. Fuck that. If they really want diversity, if they really want to be woke, they will recast all the angels with men. Sorry, if they really have a problem with it. Charlie's Angels was already... Bauhaus, Bela Lugosi's Dead is my teenage years. I live in the band's hometown. That is awesome. That is awesome. Like, I'm a huge Bauhaus and Love and Rockets fan. Probably more so Love and Rockets anymore these days. Got to go. Bye. See you soon, random. Well, thank you for being here, Sav. Rachel Weisz should have been the third mummy. Yeah, she probably should have. I barely remember the third mummy. I didn't even remember that there was a third mummy until not too long ago. I have clothes older than all of you. I've got a t-shirt from like 1996 that has, it's the Lords of Acid lesbian devil women shirt that I can't wear on air. New subscriber here. Cheers to you all. Love the things you're saying. Well, thank you so much. Squashed Eyeball. That's a cool name. That's a really cool name. Everybody has better names than me. Like, I had to have Doomcock come up with Mecha Random 42. I used to love Love and Rockets. Dude, Love and Rockets' Earth, Sun, Moon album is kind of amazing. It's one of my favorites. Brendan Fraser should do another mummy movie. Is he getting too old? Mega X She-Ra woke. No woke She-Ra. God, no woke She-Ra. It's already more woke than it should be. Daniel Ash is a twonk, such a poser. Peter Murphy all the way. Oh, well, Daniel Ash, I mean, okay, who's the other guy? Who's the singer then in Love and Rockets? I can't remember his name. I know Daniel Ash was the guitar player, right? Nice, I saw Lords of Acid a couple of times back in the 90s. Me too. I saw them in Denver in like 97, I want to say. During not the Lust Tour. Whichever's the one that, whatever album has the I Want to See Your Pussy song. I can't remember. I know it must have been 97. It must have been 97 because I was living in Fort Collins at the time. Do you watch Friends? Oh God, no. No. Shira, go home. You're drunk. Hey, thanks. Well, Shira seemed like it was going to be disappointing. It does. It does. I love Lords of Acid. Show me. Awesome, Stephanie B. So yeah, I got to see them probably around the same time I saw Gwar and around the same time I saw the Misfits revival with Michael Graves. Daniel Ash and David J. That's it. Everyone loves Raymond. Everyone hates Chris. Drew Carey Show. Married with Children. Well, I have Married with Children, but that's because that started a little earlier. I didn't like a lot of 90s sitcoms, so I did not watch Everybody Loves Raymond. It looks stupid. Everybody Hates Chris. I didn't watch. What was the other one? The Drew Carey Show. I watched a little here and there. It really lost me though. Oh, the Love and Rockets singers. Peter Murphy was the lead singer. Well, in Bauhaus, yeah. I'm talking about Love and Rockets. I'm talking about Love and Rockets, the singer. Because Daniel Ash was the guitar player, I thought. Daniel Ash was the singer. Oh, okay. So I thought Daniel Ash was the dark-haired one. Who was the blonde guy then? So how many seasons will She-Ra get? 1. It'll get like 1 or 2. Married with Children is a masterpiece to this day. It's great. We need another show like Married with Children where people are just like shouting off against this SJW bullshit nonsense, and it's not gonna happen. Where people are too woke. Passions. What is Passions? So obviously I haven't. Is it a show? I haven't watched it. David J was the other guy. Got it. Mosh pits. Man, I didn't really get into a lot of mosh pits. I went and saw Slayer a few years ago. About 3 years ago, and they're like, and they hand you a thing at the door saying no moshing. I'm like, it's Slayer, but you know, that's fine because I was there to see King Diamond anyway. But Seinfeld is amazing, mostly because of Costanza. For Seinfeld, it really depends on my mood. Sometimes I love it, sometimes I hate it. It just depends. Passions was a supernatural soap opera. Oh yeah, the only one I watched was Dark Shadows. Humanity needs to be rebooted. Yes. Al Bundy's my spirit animal. Al Bundy's great. Hello, Barrel Bob. Oh, Lord. No moshing. I know. It was crazy. GoFundMe for She-Ra artists to go back to school and learn how to draw humans. I know. Well, I had people commenting on my She-Ra videos where they're like, yeah, basically, you need, You kind of need to know basic anatomy because the proportions are all over the place. Like her hips shouldn't be narrower than her waist. It's just crazy. You know, you have the waist come in, you have hips that are wider, and they're like, yeah, why are her thighs wider than? It's weird. It is so weird. Bumblebee tuna. Lando says, hello, Lando Calrissian. The Johnny Depp one was terrible. Which one? The one what? Yeah, no moshing at Slayer. No moshing at Slayer concerts is apparently a thing. Oh, also, while I have like 56 people here, holy crap, I have this. Oh, it's not going to pop up because it's way on the bottom. Is it this one? That's the donation ticker. Oh no, that's the wrong one. I wanted the... Oh yeah, we can leave that up if you guys want. We can leave that up if you guys want. It's from the last few streams. We also have this one that I need to have higher. The donation goal. Oh wait, it's not going to show up because it's not above. Well, boo. Oh, there it is. So I've been trying to raise money for an Elgato Stream Deck so I can have, you know, videos that look a little better without me learning how to edit. So I can push a button and have my intro video pop up, and then I can do my thing, and then I can have like an end card pop up. So I'm trying to raise money, and that is the Streamlabs link. So I gotta do my shilling a little bit. I gotta do my little bit of shilling here. Do I want to move the ticker? I think I want to move the ticker a little bit. We'll move it. Move it over there. Is that too much stuff on screen? I don't know. It might be too much stuff on screen. It's a cool ticker. Hopefully it's not too much crap on stream. I'm ready to get my car fixed. Oh, I hear ya. I hear ya. Thought you hated doing that. I do. Should I keep it or leave it? Do you guys does it bother you or not? Because I don't want to like be begging for money on the streams. Do you ever read 2000 AD? I have not read 2000 AD. I'm so sorry. What is 2000 AD? Doesn't bother me. Don't care. It doesn't bother you guys. All right, because I don't want to have a whole bunch of stuff on screen for you guys. But if it's annoying, I can bring it down. If you're a comic book fan, Alan Moore lives here too. I've seen him in the distance regularly. I'm not big into comic books, sadly. I really don't know that much about them. That's kind of the thing. Like comic books are kind of they're kind of that thing that like I know a little bit about, but no, I really haven't watched it. Do you know Godzilla was inspired by 20,000 Fathoms? I probably did. I probably heard that a long time ago. There's so much stuff I haven't thought about in 20 years. I like the Powdered Toast Man doll in the background. Oh, thank you. I got Ren, Stimpy, Powdered Toast Man, Mr. Horse, and Log back there. Hopefully you guys can see them. And Audrey 2. I've got an Audrey 2 plushie, but that's not Ren and Stimpy related. Try selling stuff on eBay. I do all the time. I all the time sell stuff on eBay. Have you read Bazooka Joe on like on the gum? I've read the Bazooka Joe comics on the... Yeah, I have read those actually. Watch 'Em was a cool movie. I think that was that came out in like the decade when I was living in the 1960s. Old school Godzilla was the shit. Old school Godzilla was awesome. Do donations today go this to go the Stream Deck? Only if they go through Streamlabs is the only way that they're gonna count. Because that's the way that's set up, and I don't know how to get it for the super chats, but you know, one way or the other, I'll figure out like what type of money I'm getting on the super chats, and I would love to. I would love to get the Stream Deck, and I'm waiting for a sale, so I might have to wait until November anyway when they have like a Black Friday sale. Try Amazon. I know, the Amazon has them on sale for like $150. It was pretty awesome indeed. Well, you gotta remember, I work for you on YouTube for like my living for my job, so to get things to kind of help improve the channel, it kind of needs to go a little above and beyond the ad revenue, the super chats, and I don't want to bring up money. Let's not talk about money stuff. Let's talk about like geeky culture stuff. No, Watchmen came out in 2009. Yeah, so from probably like 90 or probably maybe like 2001 to about like 2011. I pretty much lived in the 1960s. I'm thinking of cosplaying as Porking, the same shape as like Porkins. That'd be cool. Don't think I'll ever play Fallout 76, not because it's an MMO, because there's no NPCs to interact with, and I find that a bummer. And I mean, Fallout 76 doesn't look very good for me anyway. Yeah, money makes the world go round, but it's also the root of all evil, yes. Women living in the 1960s, very weird. Are you a time traveler in a time machine? Kind of. A little bit. It's hard to explain, but it was kind of the decade of my life when I was just working on a lot of pills and a lot of alcohol and things, and I pretty much lived in the 1960s. I lived like it was the 1960s. I consumed 60s television and music and became a bit of an expert on the psychedelic era, and yeah. Do you see The Creature from the Black Lagoon? Of course. I love all the Universals. Absolutely love those. Have you seen the 80s Ray Davies movie Return to Waterloo? I have not seen that. Fallout 76 is just Fortnite with respawning. Oh man, yeah. Yeah, and that's the thing, like, I don't play Fortnite either. Conservation of angular momentum makes the girl go round. Absolutely it does. 2009, shit, I old. 2009 seems like yesterday, too. So does 1996. It should be 1996. Star Wars is like money. I love and hate both of them. That's kind of how I'm with Star Wars and Star Trek right now. I was born in the wrong decade, absolutely. What do you think of the Trek movie but as a proper war film with the blood and devastating bombs? It could work as long as the spirit of Star Trek isn't tainted, as long as there's like not a whole bunch of asshole characters being horrible to each other like Michael Burnham. But that's it. My name is the rich grow richer and the poor grow poorer. Absolutely. Money, I always have a saying, money goes to money. So, yeah. Well, Stargate, Starship Troopers, and StarCraft. I'm a huge Stargate fan. Huge Stargate fan. I don't care about StarCraft. That's a video game. Starship Troopers was fine. Like, the first movie was fun. Which I was born in the 30s. Oh, being born in the 30s would be great, because then you could see, like, all the Universal movies in the theater, pretty much. Or more, most of them. Creature from the Black Lagoon movie from the 50s is still really solid, better than The Predator. Well, the Creature from the Black Lagoon movies, pretty much any of the Universal movies were really good. Absolutely. By the time The Creature came out, they were kind of in the tail end of the classic Universal monsters. And, I always like to say, like, Horror of Party Beach is probably better, in my opinion, than Creature from the Black Lagoon, because it has the funny music. The Muppets. I have the Muppet Show, the 3 seasons that are available. I like that, actually, a lot. There's been a great exception, it would be great except for all that polio and whatnot. Well, they had a vaccine. So is the Tarantino Star Trek going to happen? No, I don't think it is. I don't think it is because it was one of those rumors to kind of go and test the water. Tom definitely knows more. Absolutely knows more than me. I don't have DS9 set up. I'd have a DS9 set up where they're all family, and at the end of it, you see the empty consoles where the dead cast used to be, and their survivors are traumatized and sad. Oh, yeah, that could work. Fairy Tale for the Theater. Never watched it. I don't even think I know what it is, or I've heard of it. I watched The Wrath of Khan and Search for Spock last night. Ooh, that's a fun night. Well, Wrath of Khan, yes. Search for Spock is kind of slow. I usually just skip that one and go right to 4. Dinosaurs I didn't watch. I really didn't watch a lot. I was kind of a hipster my whole life. I was really... What's my guilty pleasure? Wow. Guilty pleasure stuff. Well, Styx is kind of a guilty pleasure band. I don't know. What's something that's kind of a guilty pleasure for me? What do I like that I'm ashamed of liking? I don't know. What do I like that I'm ashamed of liking? Maybe Xena. It's a little embarrassing to like Xena. Ferngully. Oh god, I hated Ferngully so much. Oh man, that preachy rainforest bullshit. That was the kind of the time of when I was a kid. It was like, oh, save the environment, save Earth Day, save the rainforest, save this, save that, save the whales, save your ass. Oh my god, that like I became a curmudgeon in like 1990. Xena rocks though. Yeah, it's a little cringy though. Did you watch Ash vs. Evil Dead? I watched like 3 episodes and it wasn't worth pirating. Even it was fine. It was just I don't know. It was alright. I didn't really watch it. Which is worth Barney or Teletubbies. I think they're both equally horrible. Now they're on a new channel we have, playing them all in a row. Oh, that's cool. Xena's hardly an embarrassment. Oh, some of them are a little embarrassing to watch. Some of them are a little cringy. My So-Called Life is a guilty pleasure. Well, I watched that when I was a teenager, so I was kind of age appropriate there. That's probably, I mean, maybe guilty pleasure stuff for like the cooking shows, all the Food Network stuff when I had cable, or Hell's Kitchen, anything with Gordon Ramsay. That's kind of a guilty pleasure. Or the ghost shows. I love Ghost Adventures. That's another guilty pleasure, probably. Save the whale, save your ass. Noted for future use. I probably stole that from George Carlin. That's probably a quote from Carlin somewhere back in my brain. Hercules with Kevin Sorbo. I never actually watched Hercules. Xena is hot, yes. Demolition Man is your favorite guilty pleasure movie? Demolition Man is actually pretty fun, though. I don't mind it. Lucy Lawless is still banging. Yeah, Lucy Lawless could still play Xena. You know, they want to do this reboot of Xena. Why not just get Lucy Lawless and Renee O'Connor back? They still look like they could play the roles. A girl in my city got high and went nuts and killed herself on a balcony yesterday. Oh, man, that sucks. That really sucks. Yeah, don't do drugs, kids. Drugs are bad, you know, unless they're downers, and then or pot. Pot's okay. People on weed won't kill themselves. They'll just giggle at everything. The Guilty Pleasure Barbarella. I haven't watched that one. I need to. I need to see Galaxina also. That's another one. I actually have Galaxina. Xena reboot with the originals of Rock. Well, it should be a sequel or something. They could do a different era in time, because they set up in the Xena universe that the two souls kind of keep getting reincarnated in different people. So they could just set it in a different time with Renee O'Connor and Lucy Lawless as, you know, biker chicks, or just off the top of my head, maybe working at a bar or a tavern or a hotel or something. They could do any of that. Well, Charmed and Perfect Circle. Don't watch either of those. I smoke every day better than cigarettes, gamepad. Lucky you. I need to move back to Colorado so I can actually partake. Galaxina is awful. Well, I know, but I like bad movies. Are you the woman version from the movie The Man from Earth? Ancient Human from the 80s. I am older than I look. I'm absolutely older than I look. Xena in the Present. Xena in the Present can be okay. Oh, Maria Avalon, thank you for being a brand new subscriber. Also, if you guys are new subscribers, it does pop up. I need to make that louder so I can hear it. Foley from Trek Yards is not happy about the second season of Discovery. Oh, Captain Foley, Stuart Foley. Oh, he's a good guy. I like him. The Craft. God, I saw The Craft when I was like 17. Man, that movie was bad. That movie was terrible. I think I still have it just for sentimental reasons, because it was like the first date from an ex, and we ended up buying it, and I just never ended up selling the DVD. It's not bad, it's awful. Bad movie watch party. We could definitely do bad movie watch parties. Nev Campbell can act. Oh yeah, I mean, Fruza Balk, the girls could act in The Craft, but the movie was terrible. The movie kind of spawned this Wiccan sort of movement of kind of these lesbian women who needed something to belong to, or bisexual women, and they're like, oh, I'm a witch now. That's cute. And you know, nowadays they're geeks. So thank you so much for the $5 super chat. I really appreciate it. Herpicus McDurpington. If KK was gone, would you want some EU content like the new Sith Wars adapted to a movie or a series? Well, from what I've heard, well, let me see. From my preference, I would want the Darth Plagueis stuff as a movie. From what I've heard, people always want the Thrawn stuff. So that's kind of where I'm at. My favorite Frozen Bulk movies are Return to Oz and The Waterboy. I think I have Return to Oz. I think I have that. It's weird. It's a weird one. It's something that had I seen as a kid, I probably would have liked it more. But I saw it when I was about 20. Yes, Stephanie B, I saw your name on the crawl. Oh yeah, we do have a crawl for the top donators also. Captain Foley is online, just like you, just to let you know. Is he on? Where is he? Did he go live? Captain Foley. I tweeted out I was going to go live, you silly. I don't have my notifications on. Where is he? Damn it, Captain Foley. Oh well, he knew I was going on. He knew I was going live. Maybe I'll pop in and stream crash him or something. Sex and the City. Oh my god, that show was terrible. Those women were horrible, bitchy. Oh fuck, I hated Sex and the City. I saw every episode too, because once I start a show, I usually have to finish it. Have you seen Heavy Metal? Absolutely. You were here first. I was, and that's probably why I lost half of my audience, because they're going to talk about Star Trek with Captain Foley. We'll stream crash him in a bit, but I don't want to. So I was on Anti-Trekker with Captain Foley and Anti-Trekker a couple nights ago on Saturday night. Also, this Saturday, I think I'm going to do another night stream, like an evening stream. Maybe I'll have Rob and Tom stop by and we'll do some singing and maybe some drinking or something. It is my 4-year anniversary on YouTube on Saturday, and I didn't even realize it until I just happened to look. I'm like, oh, wait a minute. I started this channel in like October sometime 4 years ago. So it's my 4-year anniversary on YouTube, and I'm going to do a stream on Saturday to cry about it, baby. But no, we'll have fun. It'll be cool. How about News Radio? I have News Radio. I actually really like News Radio, but I'm a huge Dave Foley fan from Kids in the Hall days. That's my kind of one exception to 90s TV. 90s sitcoms were kind of bad. That's kind of when TV lost me, was the 90s. But News Radio was really good, so what can you do? I actually really enjoyed it. Oh, Torchwood. Torchwood was alright. Torchwood is not worth a rewatch, though. I mean, Torchwood went... A lot of the characters really were irritating for a while. I don't know. Strangers with Candy. I think I watched a little of that. It was okay. Man, so I was all set to like do guitar stuff. I got everything plugged in, and then the whole James Gunn news dropped. What'd you guys think of that? The whole James Gunn whatever news. That was insane. Oh Lord, I have like a million notifications in my inbox. You guys, this is crazy. Something to listen to while streaming. Who, me? That's probably not me. Well, I can't listen to music while I'm streaming, sadly. Somebody just messaged me. Boop. Okay. A little bit. I can give two shits less about James Gunn. I know. It's just weird. It's weird news. It's just such a weird thing. I'd rather hear your jam. What happened to James Gunn? Please recap. Okay, so James Gunn got hired to write the next Suicide Squad movie. I was into Lost 5 straight seasons, and then season 2 took a dump on everything. And I never watched Lost because I have kind of a rule where I don't watch anything as it airs. Usually. Except now I have to with Discovery because I don't care about it and I really hate it. Indiana Jones. Well, I saw the 3 Indiana Jones movies in the theater not too long ago. They put them all back in the theater. All 3 of them. There are 3 Indiana Jones movies. I saw all 3 of them recently in the theater. I actually watched a couple here and there when I was a kid, but I never really got that into them as a kid. Bad Robot versus Mecha. No, don't ship me with Bad Robot. It's brilliant. It'll be a great movie then. Yeah, I think he's gonna write a better Suicide Squad than we got last time. But damn it, YouTube was not giving me notifications. YouTube hates me. Nope. Does not compute. Gamepad says. YouTube hates me. It doesn't want to notify anybody. Probably because I'm overly uploading. I don't know. You see 4 lights. Honestly, the dude from Torch would kill the Doctor out of love and rage for being left in the past and breaking his time band. Yeah, that could be interesting. I don't think he would do that. Oh my god, there's a bug. There's a bug flying in front of me. Gunn has a lot of free time to get it right. Yeah, well, I think it'll be good. I think it'll be better than what we would get without him writing it. Now, if they get him to direct, that's another thing. It's just kind of funny that it's one of those things where, oh, Disney's gonna fire me? Well, for the Marvel movies? Well, screw you. I'll go over to DC then. It's kind of funny. Time Bandits. Okay, don't hate me. I just finally saw Time Bandits about a month and a half ago. Maybe about 2 months ago. I had never actually sat down and watched it. And I don't know why. I think maybe because I was under the impression it was more Monty Python than it actually was. Yeah, I just finally sat down and watched Time Bandits. It was alright. Had I watched it as a kid, I probably would have liked it more. I think Batista might drop out of the Guardians since James Gunn is fired from Disney. Yeah, that's what this article I read says. I kind of think that he'll probably try and go over and be something over in that new movie if Gunn directs. That's the thing. I don't know. I don't think he's that popular of an actor that he can just secure a job as Drax. I think he's a really easy write out or a recast. Disney needs to make a Space Mountain, Matterhorn, and Jungle Cruise movie. No, they don't. With all the time travel, Harley should chase a hero from the future and then goes to hear an old voice. Hello, Harley. And she looks at the old sane Joker and they talk with him. Maybe. That would work. Have you seen Brazil? I have not seen Brazil. Supreme Being will visit you soon, Mecha. Which Supreme Being? CD Horde says. Oh, the one from Time Bandits. That I was probably a little too baked watching Time Bandits. No, I have not seen Brazil. Time is used a real Joker and her grandkids, a hero, and he refuses to tell her where she is and tells her to shine. Oh, the Supreme Being is Harvey. Supreme Being for Timecraft. Or from Time Bandits. Batista is no Dwayne Johnson. No, he's not. He's not. Back to the Future films. I love those. I grew up on those in the 80s. I have them. You probably can't see them. Jeremy D, subscribe. Thank you so much for subscribing, Jeremy D. Lord of the Rings and the Hobbit films, I did not like any of them. Hate Lord of the Rings. Absolutely hate Lord of the Rings. They're so boring. And I didn't even watch The Hobbit. I couldn't even make it through Lord of the Rings. And they even had Christopher Lee. Like, you got Christopher Lee and you can't keep my interest. You're filming where they filmed Xena and you can't keep my interest. It's the guy from Dead Alive directing and you can't keep my interest. There's gotta be something wrong with Lord of the Rings and that. I think it's just not my genre. Are you looking at the next Orville trailer? Yes, Small Yoda 3, absolutely. Hear anything from Doomcock? I haven't seen him much lately or his live stream. Yes, Doomcock did release a video today. And he is working, he's going out, he's getting a bottle of Johnny Walker Blue, last I heard. He's going to be celebrating tomorrow for his 1-year anniversary on YouTube. And yeah. So he's got streams in the afternoon, streams at night. He's going to be streaming all day. And he's probably going to be drinking and it probably will be hilarious. My taste is quite unpredictable. I know. Well, I just keep in mind, I don't like fantasy. I don't like elves and fairies and fantasy stuff. I don't like light fantasy. When's the Orville come back? January. I think January or late December. I fell asleep in all 3 Lord of the Rings movies. Too long and too many battles. Yes. Oh my god, yes. Space vampires. Which space vampires? Which one's the space vampires? Hey, more excuses to binge drink. I know. You like Krull, though. Okay, I like Krull, but I've only seen it 2 months ago. Like, that's the last time I saw it was, or the first and last time. I've watched it 1 time with riff tracks. I really liked it. That's the thing. And it might be just riff tracks, too. It might be just riff tracks. Jurassic Park films, CG shit show. No, I didn't really like the Jurassic Park movies that much. They're alright. I waited too long, I think. And I had no interest in seeing Jurassic Park when it came out when I was a kid. So I finally saw Jurassic Park when they had 3 movies out, and they were kind of, I was such a hipster even then, when they came out in like 91 or whatever, or 94 or something. So I finally saw them when I was about 20, and they were not impressive to me. Hit Lord of the Rings. Well, no, see, and that's the thing. I love the Blind Guardian albums about Lord of the Rings, which is crazy. I think love Lord of the Rings and Torchwood, we can still be friends. Well, and Torchwood wasn't bad. Torchwood wasn't bad at all. Krull is fantasy pretending to be sci-fi. Well, Krull, I think, was so cheesy that it worked. And I watched it with riff tracks, and I did get the glaive necklace. And that was kind of weird. Wait, that was Spork. What was Spork? The difference between boys and girls. Girls don't like dinosaurs. The same burning obsession. Boys do. That might be part of it. When I was actually in 2nd grade, so this is like 1986, 87, I wanted to be a paleontologist and dig up dinosaur bones. I would have been the first person to love Jurassic Park. Problem was, it was more of a... I was a little too old for it when it came out. And it was more aimed towards little boys, so... Hey, Beauty, you got a bounce. Thank you for being here, Stephanie B. Have you I've read the Harry Potter film, but I only seen the first. I've actually not read Harry Potter. Yeah, life finds a way. Yeah, on a pet raptor. See, I wouldn't mind some of the other dinosaur stuff. I actually really liked Land of the Lost. That one actually held up. Going back and watching the 70s Land of the Lost, it did hold up really well. Which fantasy movies do you own? I think I have the Magic Sword without riff tracks. That might be the only one. Oh, the Dark Crystal? I have the Dark Crystal. That's probably the only fantasy movies I have. I've read Harry Potter. I've not read Harry Potter either. Not seen any of the movies. Don't. They're not good. Don't. What about Aragon? Oh, God, no. No. Craft Chest, thank you for being a British subscriber. Jurassic Park books are better. Yeah, I didn't read any of those. I didn't really read any of those. Don't ever watch the Land of the Lost remake film. No, don't. It was bad. I think I got a ticket for that for free because I bought the DVDs, and no, it is bad. Do not. Planet of the Apes were good. I love the old one, not the new one, not that remake one. Not the well, and then of course the new ones were good, but I can't watch them because I'm sad about apes. So I really liked that newest one, but I got really sad with the apes. I love chimpies and monkeys and apies, so I like the old ones, and then I hate the Tim Burton one. That was god-awful. And then the new one was good, and I just can't watch the new ones. And I know they're good, and I know I'll love them, but I just saw they got a guy with a gun to an ape's head. I'm like, nope, I can't do it. I just can't. I can't do the animal stuff. It's like Project X. I just cannot do it. I can't sit through it. It just makes me hurt so much. How about the 13th Warrior? I've never heard of the 13th Warrior. See, fantasy is not my genre. Fantasy is absolutely not. Like, I hated Legend with a passion. I really hated Legend. Dark Crystal is the best. I actually liked the Dark Crystal, but that's probably because it was more dark fantasy. I don't know. Rob! Hello, Rob! My good friend Rob from Midnight's Edge After Dark. He's in chat. Subscribe to Rob's channel. He's got a channel, too. And we're always over on Midnight's Edge After Dark. The original Planet of the Apes were better, but the new ones are pretty good. Yeah, I know. They look good. I just can't do it with the apes. I just can't. They make me so sad. What about the Scream films? I've never seen them. That was, by the time they came out, horror was kind of dead, and they looked a little too... what's the word? I had moved past it. You do a couple of new videos for it, though. Ah, yeah. That's kind of how I am. I'm, like, struggling to crank out videos and live stream and all this other stuff. Holy crap, we got a lot of new subs today. I think I've gained 23 subs today, at least. That's insane. The Scream movies, especially the first two, reinvented horror. And, yeah, that's kind of when horror died for me, was when Scream came out. So that's kind of my issue with the Scream movies is, like, horror lives in a very specific time. You've got the 30s Universal stuff. You've got kind of the sci-fi bug movie horror sort of crossover stuff from the 50s and 60s. You've got a lot of the low-budget stuff that's all over the place back then. Then you've got the revival with the Hammer films. And then you've got, like, the second revival with all the 70s and 80s slashery sort of movies. And then horror just kind of dies for me, sadly. The present is female. Well, the present is non-gendered. It is a period of time. What do you think is the real Quaid? What do you mean the real Quaid? Could work, Mecca. I'm weird. I want to see Lala Ward, aka Romana and Canine. I think they forgot she's a thing. Oh, I know. They don't know anything about Doctor Who are writing it. You have seen Forbidden Planet. I did. Oh my god. The little robot is so cute. That robot they reused in, which one did they reuse it in? They reused it in something. It wasn't Star Trek, was it? No. They reused... I know they had the robot from, like, Gilligan's Island, and they had... Now I'm confusing all my 60s TV robots. Quaid from Total Recall. Oh god, I haven't seen Total Recall ever? I don't know if I've seen Total Recall. I don't think I have. I might have seen it with Riff Tracks. I don't remember any of it. No, I saw it with Riff Tracks. Most of the movies I've seen with Riff Tracks. Randy Quaid is the real Quaid. Not even some of the Saw films. Oh, well, that's torture porn. That wasn't really horror. By the time Saw came out, yeah, that's just torture porn. Can Rob join you if he's available? I think he had stuff to do. But also, I was gonna just plug in. I'm horrible, but I was gonna plug in for you guys because you guys never get to hear me on electric. And yeah. You guys never get to hear me on electric. I probably have to turn it down, though. So it doesn't plug in straight. I've got to go through my microphone. The Babadook is great. I have the Babadook. I have not watched it yet. So yeah, I'm going through my Monotrons as delay pedals. This is like a Frankenstein mess of chords everywhere. Sound is endearing. Awesome. Hopefully it's not annoying. Do national anthem. I don't know how to do the national anthem. Wait. I don't know. I don't know what their notes are. Black metal stream. I can do black metal. I can do metal. But I've got the delay pedal going. Hendrix style. I don't know. Well, I'm just going through 2 synthesizers. Can I scream and growl? No. I do not rap. Singing is for Patreon streams only, or drunk streams. I'll tag just subscribe. Thank you for being a brand new subscriber. How loud is this? Because I'm not going through my amp. I'm going through my speakers. Now I don't remember what to play. What was I gonna play? Yeah, it is a kitty cat. So the channel numbers do have the kitty there. It's not very loud. Okay, good. It's loud to me because it's pumping to me. Am I synthetic enough? No. 1. I don't know how to play anything. That's the thing. I never take requests because I don't know how to play anything. I just mess around. All hell for a basement. What's all hell for a basement? Big Sugar. I've never heard of that. I don't know any new music. That's the thing. Hello, Grandma Tarkin. Twilight Zone theme like the Grateful Dead did. What can I do? Messing around is the way to go. That's how you get awesome sounds. That's what we do. And I'm going through my monotrons, which are kind of cool. The notifications failed again. I'm so sorry. Why do the notifications always fail? I actually love this. Who are my influences? Probably Typo Negative, 45 Grave, Devo, Kraftwerk, Danzig. Jefferson Airplane. No, probably not. Maybe the Zombies. I don't really know how to play anything. That's the problem. I was gonna like just mess around. Here's where we lose everybody in chat. I don't know how to play anything though. No idea. I've been waiting online, but nothing happened. I'm so sorry. My ex-friend had the guitar he couldn't play, carried around as a safety blanket. Well, I can kind of play. I just can't play other people's stuff. It's like I can play stuff. Korn, Slipknot, Disturbed, Deftones, System of a Down, Godsmack, or Alice in Chains. Well, when I was like 11, Alice in Chains were just starting out, so they were alright. System of a Down I didn't really listen to until way later. I saw Korn not too long ago. In Twitter, the world is a twit, so apt, yes. I cannot read music. I cannot read music. I can kind of read tab, but not really music. See, I have a lot of metal influences. That's the problem. I just wanted to dick around on the guitar today. I'm like, I want to do that. Like Sunshine of Real Love. I never learned it. So yeah, telling me like play stuff is gonna probably be disappointing to you. I can't play other people's stuff. That's the problem. I just like dicking around on it. What type of genres do you like in rock or metal? I like bands, not so much genres. The punk, emo, and screamo. I like bands, not genres. I don't really know. I like slow, heavy sounding stuff. I like the power chord stuff. Like good music, not labels. Exactly. I love Alice in Chains. The devil put dinosaurs here? I've never heard of that. I only listened to like the first couple albums of Alice in Chains. I hate Man in the Box. That song can just die in a fire. Absolutely hate it. Heart-shaped box. I don't remember any Nirvana. You love Funeral Doom, maybe like a hop, maybe, I don't know, it just depends. It depends on the band. I hate growly music. I don't know, I just like to dick around. But what about Evanescence, Hailstorm, and Within Temptation? I don't listen to any of them. Like I said, I like bands, not genres. Iron Maiden, Aces High. I don't know how to play any Iron Maiden. I don't know how to play anything. Then I freeze and then I'm like, alright, that's probably not gonna do it. I don't know. I'm not somebody who can play in front of people. Oh, that was fun. Back from One's Alert. What is the topic? Well, we were talking about bands. Like, those are bands I mentioned. I know, I don't like any of them. I really don't like Evanescence. Hailstorm I've never listened to. I don't like female singers, usually. And I don't know who the other one is. No, Nirvana, you scored extra points on me. Well, there's like one Nirvana song I like. It's called Sappy. That's the only Nirvana song I really, really love. And their acoustic album. I like their acoustic album, but that was good. Metallica, Iron Maiden, Slayer, Megadeth, and Pantera. Iron Maiden, I love the first two albums, absolutely. And I love quite a bit of the early Bruce Dickinson stuff. Metallica, they had two really good albums. Slayer, I have a lot of influence from Slayer. Like a lot of my style was influenced by Kerry King. Pantera was really good. Megadeth was probably my least favorite of all of them, but Pantera had two really good albums too. My grandpa could play the guitar when he done Irish folk. My fuller father used to sing folk in the 80s. Jane's Addiction for me, I didn't get into Jane's Addiction. I really didn't. They were so overplayed. Been Caught Stealing was one of those songs I'd never want to hear again for the rest of my life. They were kind of overplayed. You know, like, when the alternative stuff was kind of taking over and metal was really dying, I remember quite a bit of, like, the sort of Jane's Addiction and Red Hot Chili Peppers sort of bands, and I just never got into those. GNR. Oh, when I was, like, 7, I loved Guns N' Roses. Like Lizzie Hale, I don't know anything about that. Dinosaur Jr., I kind of remember a little bit of Dinosaur Jr. Jay Masterson has a really good kind of side band. I think they're called Witch. They're really good. I really like that. It's more of a recent band. Papa Roach, no. God, no. I didn't get into them. Breaking Benjamin, Trap, 3 Days Grace. I have not heard of any of those people. Don't be hurt if Mega doesn't like the same music. Oh yeah, don't be hurt if I don't like it. 9 times out of 10, I'm not going to like it. I will mention a band you guys have never heard of. Like, one of my favorite bands I love is the Incredible String Band, and they played Woodstock. So yeah. Muse's new album. Oh god, I can't listen to Muse. No. Chains and Rehab. They're pretty unknown here in the UK. Which one? Jane's Addiction. Yeah, Jane's Addiction isn't good. Pennywise, Green Day, and The Offspring. Okay, Pennywise, I don't remember if I've heard any songs of theirs. I might have heard one song. Green Day sucks. Hate Green Day with a passion. No, there's like one Green Day song I know that's alright. I fucking hate Basket Case. Never want to hear it with my life. The Offspring had one good song called Kick Him When He's Down. And then they got so overplayed with that whiny shit. No, not a big Offspring fan. Sir Mix-a-Lot, no. Ailstorm, never heard of. As long as we are around metal will never die. Oh, see, I know, like, one of my favorite metal stuff is Blind Guardian. I love the Halloween Keeper of the Seven Keys albums. I love, yeah, there's a couple of really good Hammerfall albums I really love. Tursis, I really got into quite a bit. Elivete, I probably am saying their name wrong. They had a couple of really good albums too. Country Joe and the Fish, fuck yes. Country Joe and the Fish were amazing. Anything that Barry Melton was singing on for Country Joe and the Fish, it wasn't like Country Joe's stuff, but their guitar player Barry Melton, anytime he was singing was amazing because he had like this raspy blues voice. So, you know, he had like The Love Machine was one of the great ones, and Good Guys, Bad Guys, one of the good ones that he did. Just anything that he did was my favorite. Foo Fighters, God no. Judas Priest were alright. Judas Priest I liked a lot when I was like in 6th grade. But nothing really past Painkiller. Ailstorm, our folk metal epic band for great times. Okay, I haven't heard of them. Cradle of Filth I've never heard of. I don't like a lot of new stuff. I really don't like a lot of new stuff. I'm breaking the law. Oh, yeah. So my favorite Judas Priest stuff was kind of their early era in their, like, when they were covering Joan Baez, when they were doing, like, Diamonds and Rust in their Green Manalishi era. That was kind of my era of Judas Priest. Anything from, like, Hero Hero, Sin After Sin. Like, Sin After Sin is probably, like, the tail end of the Judas Priest stuff that I really liked. With the exception of a few things like the Electric Eye stuff. Really liked the Electric Eye, Hellion. I really liked a few of their songs here and there. But yeah. Wasp and Dokken. Okay, Wasp was fun. Wasp had like one or two really good songs. Dokken I've seen live. Dokken was kind of amazing. I do love singing Dokken. Lamb of God, Double Driver, Kill Switch, and Game in Flames. I don't listen to any of those, Matthew Band. 9 times out of 10, if it's a new band, I will not listen to it. And by new, I mean anything past 98. Five Finger Death Punch, no. SOD. Okay, SOD was Sons of Destruction, right? They were like MOD. I listened to a lot of MOD. I didn't really get into SOD, though. I always kind of associated those two together. Wasp, Sleeping in the Fire. Well, Wasp for me, what was the Wasp song I really liked? I can't remember the Wasp song I really liked now. There was a couple of them. Wild Child was the one I remember. Cycle Sluts from Hell, I Miss Female Rock. Oh my god, Cycle Sluts from Hell had like a really horrible song called I Wish You Were a Beer. Okay, no, Stormtroopers of Death. Alright, so now I'm mixing up. Yeah, I didn't listen to SOD. Wild Child was the Wasp song. Rainbow. Oh, Rainbow was great with like the couple albums that they did with Dio. Well, they did 3. Gates of Babylon was one of those amazing sort of times. I didn't really get into like the Stone Cold era, the Jill and Turner era of Rainbow. Yes, Love Machine. Dead Milkmen were great. Loved Dead Milkmen. The one band I hate with passion, Metallica. Well, Metallica really went downhill for me. POD, Limp Bizkit, Linkin Park, Hollywood Undead, Head PE. No, I don't like any of that crap. That's all like new metal. I think System of the Down was the only one I even liked anything of, and that was because I listened to it like a decade later. That Toxicity album was actually really good, but any of that other new metal, no. Just no. Skinhead lead singer with Anthrax. Yeah, and a lot of 90s metal really... Well, 90s didn't have metal anymore. They had, like, that new metal stuff, and I was not a huge new metal fan. Would not play well today. Dio is like the father figure in this world. Well, Dio was kind of amazing, too. I'm such a huge Richie Blackmore fan, so with the Richie Blackmore Dio Rainbow stuff, I really loved. Korn, Slipknot, Disturbed, and Deftones are all exceptionally metal. Well, I can't stand Slipknot. Deftones, no. Disturbed had, like, the one song that was alright. I'm not a big Disturbed fan. Korn are kind of the exception because they came out when I was in high school. So they came out in like 94. They were still kind of being marketed to the alternative crowd. So I kind of have a soft spot for Korn. It took me a few years to really listen to them, though. It really did. And all the other bands, like, I can take it or leave it. Butthole Surfers, yes. Butthole Surfers. Gibby Haynes. Oh my god, Gibby Haynes. Butthole Surfers, yes. Love Butthole Surfers. Godsmack. Godsmack had like a couple songs that were alright. I can't listen to them. King Missile. Yeah, okay. King Missile, anything King... They have a really great song called Mystic Shit. Definitely look that up. Pretty much anything King Missile. World War III is a giant ice cream cone. Yeah, it's just shit. King Missile. Man, the bunny song. God, that's great. I love King Missile. Sepultura. Sepultura I listened to a little bit. I kind of vaguely remember Dead Embryonic Cells being a thing, but no. Sepultura had a really good cover of Orgasmatron. It was like a B-side on Dead Embryonic Cells, and I really never got into them. They're a little too growly. Smashing Pumpkins, God, no. No. Ozzy, just... Ozzy was okay with Sabbath for about 4 albums. No, and well, even like the 5th album had its moment. So Ozzy was okay in the early days with Sabbath. Anything after that, I just got so sick to death of. Wait, Rainbow was the first band I ever saw live. I have my sister to thank for that. Awesome. Black Label Society, I can't get into. I just can't. They're not my thing. Mojo Nixon and Skid Roper. Oh, Mojo Nixon. Mojo Nixon's good. I like a lot of the weirder stuff. It has to have something interesting about it. It really has to have something interesting. You guys haven't heard how much Muse has changed. See, I don't know what Muse is. There's a lot of these really huge bands that I'm just not going to be into. I'm surprised I like Ghost so much. I'm really surprised I like Ghost. When I heard that, I'm like, how the hell does this band have millions of views and I like them? Like, that's one of those things. Pussifier, never heard of them. The album Sanitarium by Metallica. Oh, the Sanitarium wasn't an album. Sanitarium was a song on Master of Puppets. Master of Puppets and Ride the Lightning I can still listen to, and they're still really good to me. Yellowcard, Blink-182. I have no idea who Yellowcard is. Blink-182 is not my type of music. I really like your hair. If it fits, I hope it doesn't fall out. Well, my hair won't fall out. I don't have cancer that I know of. Muse is a British band. I think I've heard a little bit of Muse back in the day on the old Ricky Gervais radio show. I don't know. Do you remember Prodigy? Yes. Oh my god. Prodigy's first, like their early Prodigy stuff. Fire. Listen to Fire from Prodigy. Don't listen to Firestar. Listen to Fire. It is amazing. Listen to the Prodigy experience. That is actually really awesome. Mojo's from my hometown, San Diego. Have you heard of Country Dick, Montana? Ballad Country Dick. Yes. Mojo Nixon did a song about Country Dick. Absolutely. I've heard of Country Dick. This is where I'm like gonna piss off half of my viewers by hating everything they like. Fire is a good choice. Hello, Jeffrey Carnes. I am the god of hellfire. Well, that was a sample from The Crazy World of Arthur Brown, which I can tell you a little bit about if you want me to go into like the 60s music, which is really my forte. Pretty much any of the bands that used to play like the UFO Club, the early days of Pink Floyd, with Syd Barrett, the Move. If you guys know who the Move are, or Tomorrow, or The Smoke, or any of those sort of bands. Sum 41 and Sublime. Fucking hate any of those type of bands. Well, I don't even know what Sum 41 does, but I really fucking hate a lot of those bands from the 90s. I was listening to Kraftwerk in the 90s, so if that tells you anything. I have loads of 60s music. Love the 60s stuff. The Animals, oh my god. Well, which era of the Animals? Because the early era of the Animals with like the early British invasion stuff, they were doing a lot of covers. Once Eric Burdon moved out to San Francisco, he was doing a lot, well, he was still doing a lot of covers, but he was like really a different sort of different sound. This is when like he did stuff like When I Was Young and the Monterey Pop stuff. And yeah, I'm a huge Eric Burdon fan. He's kind of, yeah, huge Eric Burdon fan, so. AC/DC, nah, don't really like AC/DC that much. Sisters of Mercy were really good. They had, like, I'm really, surprisingly. Thank you so much, SJ, for being a brand new subscriber. I really appreciate it. No, for the Sisters of Mercy, I'm surprised I like them because they had some, like, really good just singles. I really liked a lot of their singles. Cream were good. Oh, the Monkees were surprisingly good despite being manufactured. They had some good stuff from their head period. Listen to the Porpoise song, Can You Dig It? You want to listen to Peter Tork's version of Can You Dig It for sure. Anything off of Pisces, Aquarius, Capricorn, and Jones. So any of like Daily Nightly is probably my favorite Monkey song. Gorillaz, I don't care about Gorillaz. Never heard of them. Cream is amazing. I like pretty much anything that Cream did. Spoonful is kind of one of my favorite sort of Cream. The Cream was such a good blues band. Really love the blues stuff. Weird Green Day is still huge today. Most other bands that sound the same are not. Most bands get around 5 years. I know. Most of it's hippie stuff or psychedelic. That's my area of expertise. The hippie stuff, the psychedelic. I love the Incredible String Band. I love Country Joe and the Fish. I love Quicksilver Messenger Service. They're one of my favorites. Absolutely love Quicksilver Messenger Service. God, there's so many of them. I could just, I've got a stack of CDs from that 13th Floor Elevators. I'm a huge Rocky Erickson fan. Creed, oh god, no Creed. Have you seen Tommy? The musical, yes. The Doors, my favorite band. Love the Doors. Absolutely love the Doors. Love Pink Floyd, Comfortably Numb. Well, Comfortably Numb came out in like 79 when I was born, so my preferred Pink Floyd era was the Syd Barrett stuff. Absolutely. Piper at the Gates of Dawn. Anything from that was really amazing. You've got a few other side things, like just little singles and 45s, like See Emily Play. That was really awesome. Arnold Lane. I love that stuff. CCR was surprisingly good. They also played Woodstock, which is kind of crazy. We have rather different taste overall, I see, but here's for you. Well, thank you. Cheers. No, I like a lot of different music. I like a lot of obscure, weird stuff. The weirder, the better. You know, Quill is one of the cooler bands I've ever heard, and they played Woodstock, and nobody's ever heard of them. The Toadies, oh god, not the Toadies. Rob Zombie, I saw in concert, like, for his Hellbilly Deluxe tour. I can't really listen to him that much now. He's alright. He's okay. I wasn't a huge White Zombie fan ever. Seether, I know the song Seether from Veruca Salt, which isn't very good either. Aloha Mobile. Hello, DJ D Show. Do you like Roxy music? I've listened to a little bit. I need to get into them more because I know they really influenced the way Devo sings. They have a lot of influence on Devo, so I need to listen to them. I haven't really gotten into it yet. What about Smashing Pumpkins? I don't like Smashing Pumpkins at all. Not at all. Blue Man Group, they're not a band. They're a show. Can't get weirder than Rammstein? Oh, I beg to differ. I beg to differ. Rammstein is not very weird. Rammstein are kind of mainstream. There's a lot of weird stuff out. Try the Residents. Try the Residents, and then you'll see if you can get weirder than Rammstein. Specifically, try the Residents' Third Reich and Roll sort of album. That's one of my best. Wish You Were Here had great music. Well, Wish You Were Here had Welcome to the Machine. That's kind of where Pink Floyd ends for me, is Welcome to the Machine. Say Something Above for the love of Syd Barrett era Floyd. Oh God, Syd. I got the Syd box set. We've all quizzed random with 100 bands. I hope she wins a prize. Well, I'm a music geek more than anything. Static X, no. Pixies were alright. Rob says, I saw Veruca Salt at the Radio 104 Jingle Bell Jam back in 94, I think. And it was like watching 4 people who've never played together in their lives. I think they played at the K-Rock Almost Acoustic Christmas. I don't even remember, because I remembered so many bands that were there. Stone Temple Pilots, Live, Liz Phair, Mazzy Star. Jesus and Mary Chain were at that show. And I think Veruca Salt might have been. I can't remember. I know Luscious Jackson was. And then there's a DSBM. His genre is really not for everybody. Red Cold and Coheed and Cambria. Never heard of them. You're talking about new music. I don't know anything about new music. Pixies and Breeders are genius. See, I saw Frank Black on his solo stuff. I prefer the Frank Black solo album. Frank Black's Cult of Ray is kind of in my kind of Desert Island albums. It's one of those I can just listen to in its entirety. I really like that. And the other two, his other 2 solo albums before that were really good as well. But I saw Frank Black at the Fox Theater in Boulder for the Cult of Ray tour. It was awesome. There's Veruca Salt and Everclear in the same show. I got in for free and I still wanted my money back. Well, Everclear, they weren't terrible. They weren't a band I would like listen to. Dazzle Vision or High Mighty Color. I've never heard of them. This has just turned into people naming their favorite bands. I know. The Breeders. Okay, so the Breeders. I remember when the Breeders were really big, and I was like huge into Ween around that era, and the Cramps, and I was listening to a lot of obscure stuff because I'm a hipster, apparently. People always say, oh, you're such a hipster, you're such a hipster. I guess I might be. No, I will talk music until the cows come home. Absolutely. That's kind of one of my things. Random band rules. I know. Well, God, we do all kinds of music and stuff. Like Rob, great guitar player. Rob and Tom. Like I absolutely adore hanging out and playing music with those guys because they're just great. You know, they can play the stuff I know all the words to. Even if I don't like the songs that much anymore, I'll still remember them because I listen to the crap out of them. That's kind of where I am now with music. Like, I will know every word to a song that I haven't listened to in 20 years because I got sick of it. So, oh, the Kinks were good. The Queen or the Who? Sparks. No. God, they're both bands I don't really listen to a lot of. The Who were okay up until about Woodstock. They were okay up until about Tommy. And after that, they went crazy. Queen, I've never been a huge Queen fan. You saw a random band at Coachella. Oh, that's a real band. I've never heard of them. Bullet for My Valentine. That's all after my time. You're naming bands after my time, Matthew Man. Yeah, my Bullet for My Valentine, My Chemical Romance, not bands I care about. Give me obscure bands that like nobody's ever heard of, and that you'll have a better hit. You'll than like all these million band sort of things. I liked Veruca Salt. Everclear was Nickelback foreshadowing. Well, Veruca Salt had the one song Seether. That's about all I remember. Interrogation of Mecca, random in the beginning. I know. Dave Matthews Band. Okay, I saw Dave Matthews Band because why did I see them? Because I think they were playing with Big Head Todd and the Monsters, and I wanted to see Big Head Todd and the Monsters. Don't really like Dave Matthews Band past that first album, and they're not really that great. Never got into My Bloody Valentine. Death Row Toll were alright. I didn't get really into them, but they were okay. I'm more about individual songs and artists. Yeah, and I'm more about like the band than I'm more about a band than like an individual song, because I listened to so much radio as a kid, so much. I got so sick to death of everything. This is why I can't hear Man in the Box ever for the rest of my life, or You Shook Me All Night Long, or The Boys Are Back in Town. So many. I think I've asked you this. Ever heard of the best kissers in the world? I have not. Have you heard the song A Thousand Lies? No. Who's that by? You want obscure? Okay, Dumps Rusty Nuts. I've never heard of that either. Can you stand OTEP? I don't know who that is. Oasis. Oh god. Oasis. I liked a few of their songs. I hate Champagne Supernova. Wonderwall's really overrated. Really don't like Wonderwall. Yeah, Don't Look Back in Anger I kind of liked better. And I like What's the Story, Morning Glory. I kind of liked Rock and Roll Star. I kind of liked some of their early stuff. Like Supersonic was the first song I heard of theirs. So I'm gonna recommend Voltaire. Maybe listen to his song Bit Recudal. By Hypocrisy. No. Do you like Modest Mouse? I don't know anything about Modest Mouse. They had one song on Guitar Hero or Rock Band that I fucking hated, so I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna say no. Oasis, third best Beatles cover band. Gotta go on Psycho Stick. Psycho Stick are funny. I do know Psycho Stick. They're funny. They're kind of funny. They're not quite as good as like Vinny and the Stardusters in my opinion for funny. I had high hopes for Oasis, but I got quickly tired of them. That's the thing. Oasis got really old really quick. I always preferred Blur to Oasis. Same here. I preferred Pulp to either one of them. Huge Pulp fan. Anybody like Pulp? I'm a huge Pulp fan. Absolutely love Pulp. That's one of the few Britpop bands I love. I can crank Acrylic Afternoons all day. I can crank a lot of stuff from His and Hers. A lot of stuff from even from their more famous albums. But love Pulp. There we go. Never heard of them. Pulp are amazing. They're like one of the most popular British bands from that whole British, kind of modern British invasion from the mid-90s. We got Blur. We got Oasis over here. Blur were alright. I never minded them. Pulp were the good ones, though. Pulp were the ones who were around a lot longer than Blur and Oasis, and they actually sounded good. Wendy L. Williams and the Plasmatics. Oh, yeah. I can listen to the Plasmatics any day. I like Wendy. Kenny G or John Tesh. Neither. This is the best kissers in the world. Pulp, I forgot I love them. I know. It was weird. I think Jim Sterling was talking about Pulp not too long ago. I'm like, oh my god, I love Pulp so much. The Strokes, never got into the Strokes. Really. That's how for this mate. Lol, how's this for Age Madness? That's how I am. I don't remember anything. It won't let me post the link. I'll send it on Twitter. Yeah, you're not a wrench, I think. I'll have to go have a look and see. Pulp, yeah, Disco 2000 was great. Well, pretty much, Pink Love was even good. What are the songs I really love? Pulp, His and Hers. Let me look it up. Pulp, His and Hers is one of my favorites. She's a Woman was on that, or She's a Lady. His and Hers. Lyrics, review. Yeah, just give me the whole album. What's the track list? Don't play it. Joyriders was great. Acrylic Afternoons, She's a Lady. Those two I love. Do you remember the first time? Oh my god, do you remember the first time? Oh, love them. They got the whole Glastonbury concert from '94. I've got the whole Glastonbury concert. Baggy Trousers by Madness. Dude, Baggy Trousers is amazing. I love Madness too. Like anything except Our House. Pulp was solid. Love Pulp. Power Man, never listened to Power Man. Favorite guilty pleasure band is probably Styx. They're kind of a guilty pleasure band that I can think of off the top of my head. Babies. Babies is on that too. Oh my god. Pulp, Different Class, full album was great. Oh man, Misshapes, Common People, I Spy. I love I Spy on Different Class. This is me. Sorted Out for Ease and Wiz. Oh my god. Now I'm gonna be listening to the Pulp all day. Thanks, guys. The Strawberry Alarm Clock, the band. Strawberry Alarm Clock. Oh my god. Strawberry Alarm Clock. Black Butter Present. Google Black Butter Present, Strawberry Alarm Clock. They're one of my favorite 60s psychedelic bands. The I didn't really listen to. The band I didn't get that much into because they were more of they're kind of more off into that sort of country, sort of 70s music by the time they came around. But how about Oxymoron from Germany? I haven't listened to them. And hello, Creepy Little Book. Go check out Creepy Little Book's channel. They're like paranormal and cool stuff and all that cool. Hello, Gerson A. Magia. I'm saying your name wrong. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. But hello. I'm from Liverpool, so I have to ask if you like the Beatles. Beatles I have to be in the mood for, but yeah, I don't have any dislike for the Beatles except for maybe Getting Better and Hey Jude. I can't stand either of those, but no, I like quite a bit of the Beatles. Egypt Central and Sousen. I've never heard of them. It appears your listeners have good taste in music. Well, you guys all have great taste in music. I'm such a hipster, though. Now I'm looking at all these albums. Oh my God, Stone Roses album. I used to have that. Pulp, Glastonbury 95. Oh my God. Oasis, What's the Story? Morning Glory. Oh my Lord. Now I'm gonna have to go back and listen to all of these. All of these. Penny Lane. Well, there's a little cafe called Penny Lane in Boulder. I don't know if it's still there. I'm here listening, by the way. I'm playing with my new phone. Which one did you get? Did you get the same one I have? Did you get the one I have, or did you get something better? Because I know you were looking for a new phone, and I was gonna actually want to go out and get that stupid Smash Brothers Mario Party game. Hypocrisy is a song called has a song called Pale Empty Sphere. I haven't heard Hypocrisy. Heard of CKY? No. Penny Lane's gone. Penny Lane's gone. Oh no, because the clown that the Warlock Pinchers used to hire for their security. Actually, they met him at Penny Lane. I think he used to be like a clown at Penny Lane or something. Put Paul Bear in the lit. At least I think you'll enjoy them. Sorry for pumping them a lot. That's all right. Do you like Suede? Suede. Which one's Suede? I know there was like a London Suede. Suede from when? There's a few bands that have been called Suede. And the Scouser Beatles is in my blood. Well, and that's the thing. I need to actually go to Liverpool at some point. I was in Newcastle, so that's... I mean, I had to kind of, at least on my UK trip, I had to represent a couple of my favorites. I had to represent the Animals and the Incredible String Band. So I've been to Edinburgh and I've been to Newcastle. Do you remember Faith No More? Oh my God, I love Faith No More. Mario Party makes people rage, yeah. Gotta go. Talk to you later. Thanks for being here, Matthew Mann. Mario Party plus friendship to the test. Play with an enemy, yeah. Queen, I like Sparks a lot more than Queen. Sparks are kind of like, they're kind of like Queen with a sense of humor. And a little bit of sound and music thrown in. So I'm a huge Sparks fan, actually. Suede is 92-ish. All right. Oh, Suede. They did Black Metallic and Way Down. Is that who I'm thinking of? Is that Suede, or is that somebody else I'm thinking of? I'm waiting for you guys to answer me. Were the Beatles the band that Paul McCartney was in before Wings? Yes. Yeah, the Beatles, they had that John Lennon guy. No, you probably haven't heard of him. Harg Meatloaf. I was never a big Meatloaf fan. Plimsoll's Modern English. I kind of remember Modern English a little bit. That's from more the 80s. Queen has a sense of humor. Just look at the I Want to Break Free video. Yeah, but Sparks did it first. Sparks did drag first and better. You know, look at Angst in My Pants. Look at the album cover for Angst in My Pants. You've got the one guy in drag in a wedding dress on the cover. You know, look at An Hour Space. They're getting hit with a pie in the face. Sparks did funny better and earlier. Did you like some Angel Witch? I think Angel Witch. They sound so familiar. They really sound so familiar. Moondogs. Moondogs. Wasn't that a bar? Silver Beatles. I've got a soft spot for Newcastle. I used to go there for Star Trek conventions. Nice. My first and only Comic-Con was up in Newcastle. It was the first time they ever had one. Love Slade and the Sweet Wizards too. Slade wasn't really super huge in America from what I remember. I think today it would have been John Lennon's birthday. I saw that somewhere. Yeah, it was like today or yesterday, right? You're an angel witch. You're an angel witch. That's how the song goes. Oh, I thought it was a band. The Newcastle convention I used to go to. John Lennon's band before Beatles. Oh, okay, yeah, I don't know a lot about the stuff before the Beatles. That was more of the rock and roll stuff that I wasn't really the hugest fan of, except for Ricky Nelson. Ricky Nelson I have a soft spot for from the 50s. Almost forgot my news article about Ray Park and Daniel Logan feature on World Class. That's where I heard it. I know I heard something about that, but I was just not paying attention. Oh, it's a band with a song called after them. Oh, okay. Possibly called London Suede in the U.S. Electric Lazy, She's in Fashion. Yeah, okay. London Suede. I did hear of the London Suede. I can't think of any other songs off the top of my head though. I can't think of how any of them go. Grandma Tarkin cosplayed as a Klingon. So that's how we're some kind of James Gunn. Well, we're not some kind of James Gunn. We were talking about him earlier before I got distracted and onto music. So we were talking about how he's going to be writing the Guardians of the Galaxy thing. Or not the Guardians of the Galaxy, the Suicide Squad 2. He's writing Suicide Squad 2. Anybody mentioned The Clash yet? I find that The Clash were very overrated. I still kind of have a soft spot for London Calling, but they're so overrated as far as punk goes. 50s now. How about the Mamas and the Papas? Okay, no, Mamas and the Papas actually came out in the 60s. Their early days, you're thinking more the Mugwumps, but that's still the 60s. Mamas and the Papas were very much in the 60s. They kind of ended around 67-ish when John Phillips put on Monterey Pop. Yeah, Mamas and the Papas were on their way out by the late 60s. They were really good. They're actually the first band I ever saw live, but it was after half of them were gone. Well, no, I saw John and Denny. Mama Cass was not there, obviously. She was replaced by the singer from Spanky and Our Gang, and Michelle was replaced by Mackenzie Phillips. So that was my first band, and I was like 12, saw them on a revival. I'm such a music snob. I'm a total music snob, but the Plastic Ono Band, I can't do Plastic Ono Band. Ray Daniels quit 51st. They started the 501st leadership has changed. In my opinion, leadership has become toxic. You'll listen to Ocean Color Scene one day. Maybe. One of these days. But yeah, oh my god, my voice is kind of going. And it's been a fun stream. I know other people are probably set to stream tonight. I did have that one James Gunn video that I did put out about the writing Suicide Squad thing. Hopefully people are going to be watching that. Hopefully it's doing okay. I'm still getting a lot of hits on other stuff. Okay, looks like Midnight's Edge put up their news brief. That is awesome. I didn't want to go on top of them. Same thing with Trek Yards. I didn't go on top of Trek Yards, but... Oh, Arctic Monkeys I can't do. That's after my time. That is so after my time. Ray Park's 2 lines in TMP. The Phantom Menace were great. His 2 lines in X-Men were great too. April Wine was my first concert. Oh my god, April Wine. I haven't heard of them forever. Why bother with the second Suicide Squad? Yeah, I know. Why bother? But why not? Sparks are from LA. Oh, who's from LA? Oh, you're talking about Arctic Monkeys. Yeah, I never got into Arctic Monkeys. They're after my time, like I said. Completely after my time. Very much after my time. How's that video doing? Oh, let's see. Oh, 200 views already. Holy crap, you guys. Thank you so much. I didn't realize that video would do so well. No, Silver Sun pickups. Oh, okay. Ocean Color Scene, a lot of 60s influence. It depends on the 60s influence, I think. Oh, it's good to be here. Are you leaving? I think so. I think my voice is going out, and I think, yeah, why bother with DC considering no Superman or Batman? Yeah, I know. I'm not the hugest comic book person. I'm sort of done with the films now. I spend more times here. That's kind of how I am. Star Trek cosplay stays nice. I met one Klingon ever. He was drunk. I never got into cosplay. I don't know. I don't understand. So what, they hire people to do costumes or something? Or I thought a lot of the cosplays were just girls who just like dressing up. Midnight streaming soon. When? I don't know. When are Midnight's Edge streaming? I know Tom is really ill. He's not feeling good at all. Poor guy. So I don't know. I don't know when Tom's streaming. DC always about the horror stuff. Snow Patrol is great music to kill yourself to. Well, like it's like Coldplay, Arctic Monkeys. So many of those bands I never got into. I suppose I can try and play us out, but yes, to show up to events that get paid. That's so weird. This is how little I'm involved in any of that. Oh, Oasis. We were talking about Oasis a while ago. I'm not that into Oasis. I'm really not that into Oasis. They had like a good song, but that was about it. He went to the doctor. He has a cold. Glad it's not strep. Yeah, that's what I heard. I don't know. Post photos if I'm on. It'll point me out. Post which photos? I gotta turn down the volume. Tenpole Tutor has hysterical videos. I don't have time to watch videos, sadly. Weirdly got into Coldplay recently. I was never a Coldplay fan. They're so slow. Dressed as a Klingon. Oh, your photos of you as a Klingon. That's cool. I need to maybe make something. I'm so bad at clothes. Nothing fits me. I have a weird body type and I'm not used to playing with a pick. That's my problem. I've played the band Cold to Coldplay. I've never heard of the band Cold. I've never heard of them. Yeah, so this is like my beater guitar. This is actually really good. I don't mind it at all. The analog delay pedal. It's not a pedal, it's a synthesizer. Message my channel or search my name. I don't have time to message anybody ever about anything. I barely have time to answer my comments. It's really sad. This is actually a cheapo. This is a really inexpensive. I mean, it's good though. It's not as good as my Warlock, but I like it. I like it a lot. 100 pounds. I'm really cold here. I'm warm. It's like 80 degrees. Your mechs need an upgrade. I know. Oh, you're talking to a grandma. That's okay. Usually if you guys add each other, I'll skip it. I would make a good Klingon. Imagine beating up Kurtzman Klingon style. I would love to. It's freezing in Boulder. I wish I were there. It's 90 here. Gonna get 65 tomorrow. I don't know. It's like, it's warm. How warm is it? Tuesday, October 9th. It is 80 degrees. Oh, it's down to 77. I can dress as Poison Ivy. The Faster Pussycat song? I don't think I like Poison Ivy enough to want to wear a costume as her, sadly. It's cold in London. I'm tempted to cook bacon on my car. Why would you cook bacon on your car? Oh, a snowbird to Mexico. Do I know you Klingon opera? I don't. I've actually, that's so weird. I've never learned Klingon. I know a couple of words here and there. I tried, but I just don't have the ear for languages. Because I can random. It's too damn hot here. When am I being in Boulder myself? About to get hit by a second tropical storm, a second month in a row. Yeah, I would love to. The plan was, until like things kind of changed, was to like go back to Colorado for like Halloween, but I just can't. I can't do it. Can't afford it. There's no hurricanes in Colorado. There are snowstorms and floods. So I grew up in Loveland, and my mother like said it flooded a few years back. Listening to the handler from Muse, watching how fast he can play his guitar. He's also a concert pianist. His voice is vibrato and falsetto. I don't like a lot of falsetto singers if they're men. I'm wearing thermals here in the UK, at least for work. Yeah, it was in 2013. Yeah, because my mom lives right where it flooded. It's cold. It is cold. I need to to do something with like a theme song. I don't know what I would write. So yeah, if you guys don't know, if you guys just got here, I am using these things to act as my amplifier and delay pedal. This is plugged directly into my computer. This is why we have all the weird noises. It's kind of acting as a fuzz pedal. I don't know how to play anything. I just dick around. Play a TV theme song. I don't remember. It's horrible because I've got the delay pedal on. That's a TV theme song? I should get a super chat for that. It's too quiet. This is where everybody leaves because I'm just making noise. I love noise though. That was the Monsters. That's the only TV theme song I know how to play. What is that critter exactly? I may want one. Oh, the Monotrons. So I've got the Monotron delay pedal. Or delays. It's a ribbon synthesizer. It does noises like this. And you can adjust it. And I've got the Duo, which has the dual voice. It does voice noises like this. We got a fuzzbox. We're gonna use it. Remember them? Just notice the live stream. Missing interesting topics. James Gunn is gonna write Suicide Squad 2. Lots of music talk. I don't remember a fuzzbox. When I have the delay, I want to go slow. It sounds like G.I. Joe sound attack. Well, like these? These or this? Well, that's just how I have it set up. My headphones work defunct. I'd hop on drums and accompany you. That'd be awesome. That's what we need. We need a drummer because we have Rob and Tom who are great guitar players. And I can sing when I'm drunk enough to. I don't know. I like going slow because it's like, you need a looper pedal. Yes, I need the Ditto looper. That's another thing. Like that's something I should have instead of the Elgato Stream Deck. I actually had that on my wish list. Nerdotic plays drums. Amazing. You're hired. But I have to be drunk in order to sing. I always get scared. Has anybody used a saxophone in the last 20 years? No. Well, Ghost I think actually has one, right? No. I just get like, I feel like I have too much pressure on me when I play. Ryan Johnson's looper. No, loop. It's called It's a company called Ditto makes it. It's a loop pedal where you hook it up and it records like it'll record you, and you can have like two or three tracks or 4 tracks. Hello, Tasha Rock. Welcome. It's cool. I like the pedals. I like that. I like the ambient music. I do like the ambient noise. So I kind of had it all set up to where I liked it, and then I'll completely forget what my settings were. I just like the way it sounds and feels. I kind of like more the feel of the music rather than like playing a song. Of course, I have to cut it off because it is a actual analog delay, so it's gonna kind of keep delaying and keep repeating and looping until the end of time. Do I have a stomp box? No, I don't have anything. I've got a little Vox amp over in the corner. I've got a Marshall in the other room. I don't have hardly anything. The sexiest instrument in the world is a sax. Is it? Love the warm tones. Yeah, I like the warmer sound. That's why I got this guitar and I got the Vox. It's lush. Check out Orzic Tentacles or chill freakout music. See, I like just making my own. I know that's probably not picking up really well on mic. I'm totally not a rock guy. I can listen to other stuff. I know less about it though. It just depends. Roxy music could be on saxophone. It's really doesn't use effect pedals in concert. It's just straight technique. That's cool. Sounds pretty good. I like the way the synths sound. They will keep feedback looping forever and ever though. You like Middle Eastern? I love Middle Eastern music, depending on the band. Remind me of the Ozrics by the sounds you're making. That's cool. I'm hearing it kind of feedback, so I'm gonna have to cut off whichever one's feedbacking forever. Yeah. Yeah, I think I like the triangle wave rather than the square. I don't know, I'm just messing with him. I do think anything original sounding is all we done. I know. Well, this is why I like just messing around. I don't know, I think I like it better where I had it. Besides the piano, I know. I'm surprised 32 people are still here. I'm just digging around in guitars. You mean, oh, what I miss? Well, we're just at the tail end of the stream, just messing around. It's Tuesday chill night, I know. Waiting on the Trek talk. Hi, Magic Bollocks. Too much feedback on here. You're waiting for your pizza to get here. Everything is installed on Tuesdays. Still waiting. Yeah. So the Trek talk is basically that like CBS is in trouble. Apparently, this is rumors, but CBS is not making money. They've only apparently recorded 5 episodes or filmed 5 episodes for Discovery. Yeah, they're trying to struggle to make money for these short Trek episodes just to bring in viewers for All Access. And yeah. Is it true what Doomcock said about CBS? We don't know. It's speculation, but he's got a really good source. You're going to be on the High Council tonight. You know, if they invite me, I would love to be. I would absolutely love to be. I don't think I would be, though. They'd probably invite somebody famous. But let them know. I would absolutely. They know how to get me. Get in touch. Jeff has my email. That's not their fault for not letting Axonar. Yeah, I know. They should have had it online. Shouldn't have had it only online. I know. And better. They should have made it better. Something about CBS. Is this a new video from our overlord? Yeah, Doomcock made a new video basically spilling some beans about CBS All Access and how these short bus treks are kind of there just to boost their revenue. Because nobody's subscribing to CBS All Access when Discovery's off. In Colorado, we have real high councils. Oh man, I miss Colorado. I think Patrick Stewart can stay as Star Trek as he wants. Well, the rumor is that the Patrick Stewart show is to replace Discovery, which is probably not going to last more than 2 seasons. No, I don't think Picard can save CBS because it's still going to be with the bad robot people involved. So no, I don't think so. No, I want CBS Online when there's Amazon, Hulu, and Netflix, and Disney, and DC, etc., etc. As long as Patrick Stewart doesn't ride a Doom buggy, I know. I have no idea how clear this is coming through because I have the fan going. And I know my voice, hopefully my voice is louder. It's not picking up my microphone. It's not picking up any of my internal mic stuff. But it's going through my speakers, not through OBS, so. CBS, careless and brain. I call him cock and bullshit. Patrick Stewart's too old now and won't last the distance. Yeah, well, he's probably going to do flashbacks or whatever. I'm okay, awesome. The new animated Wrath of Khan prequel, then the ST variety show. Oh, God. Nothing to watch for the foreseeable future on TV. Good. Hopefully people will watch our stuff on here instead. Absolutely. Watch us on YouTube. We're your new entertainment. Hopefully. Wonder if season 2 episodes exceeded 10 million. They must have. Probably. Well, probably. They probably had to reshoot a lot. They spent so much on their CG shit show. Well, Discovery is free if you know where to look. Yeah, it's one of those shows you don't even want to pirate. It's so awful. Like, the short bus trek, I was having people tell me they couldn't even find it to pirate it. Because nobody was uploading it. Nobody cared. Yeah, and for great TV, go click on Nerdrotic. They cover all the good stuff, like The Expanse and Legion and Counterpart. And The Orville. The Orville's an amazing show. Yes, and The Tribunal. Watch The Tribunal. We might have one coming up not too long from now. Do I do requests? I don't know how to play anything, but if I happen to know it. Hello, Kronos. I am live. Do you have a puzzle box? You have a puzzle box on your name? Ooh, I need to buy that puzzle box. No, the Orville. I know it's so hard to remember the Orville. I always forget about it too. I don't really know how to play anything. That's my problem. So I'm playing on this, and if you guys just got here, I am playing through my monotrons as my sort of delay pedal and a sort of distortion. I don't have a puzzle box, sadly. Yeah, I used to have one. It got lost in Vegas. Play chopsticks. I don't know. Where does it start? That's not it. Have you ever watched a YouTube channel called Computing Forever? I have not. Yes, and hey all, thank you guys so much for hanging out. Take anti-tracker's money. Oh, thank you so much, Luke, with the €2. Hopefully I'm not boring you guys, because I don't know how to play stuff. Dave Cullen. I think I've seen his channel a little bit. But thank you so much. Wow, that's so much quieter than my pedals here. Good YouTuber computing. Smoke on the water. Where does it start? Where does it start? Something like that? Right? Wait. Something like that? It's been so long. Smoke on the water? Is that it? Oh, Minty's comic. I like Minty. I do like Minty. Dave Cullen's awesome. He's a redhead. Okay, I've watched him a couple of times. I don't know. How many people have channels? Nerdrotic has a channel. Who else is in chat? Who has one? Rob from Midnight's Edge. Subscribe to Midnight's Edge. Subscribe to Doomcock. Subscribe to DJ D Show is in the channel for a little bit. Doomcock's doing streams all day tomorrow, so. So many nerds all the time. I know. You have evil European money. Well, euros are cool. I'll take euros. Yes, hail Doomcock. Rumor has it he is so rich and full of money that he went out and bought himself a really expensive bottle of Johnny Walker Blue last time I heard. So, yeah. I'm subbed to them all already, and you, just looking for the smaller chaps. So, Odin's movie blog is a good one. Anti-Trekker. Trek yards are huge. They're cool. Who else do we listen to? DJ D shows a smaller channel. He's up and coming. European Nellie's evil. There's still 3 bottles of port waiting for it. Yeah, Doomcock went out and bought, you know, since he's loaded now, the giant bottle of Johnny Walker Blue, and I'm like, I don't make that much in a month on YouTube, dude. But no, good for you. World Class Bullshitters. They're awesome. I love World Class. They're a huge channel, though. So that's weird. That James Gunn news, like that, 244 people have watched that already. That's really awesome. Thank you guys so much for watching that. I didn't know about breaking news stuff on my channel because I know I'm more of a ranty sort of channel. So hopefully you guys are enjoying the news, little news segments when I get them. I've got a huge bottle of Makers waiting for the food. Oh, nice. See, I don't know. I might buy some booze or something for the stream tomorrow. Magic Bollocks, would you have a look at my channel sometime? Absolutely. You know, I will do it right now. Magic Bollocks. Thank you so much for the £2. I really, really appreciate that. You guys are awesome. Just hanging out with me, listening to me dick around on stuff. All right, you have 2,000 subscribers. You're not doing bad. You're not doing bad at all. One bit. Here, let me put it on screen. Where do I do that? Right here. So this is Magic Bollocks channel. That's a cool name, by the way. That's a cool name. So you guys want to go ahead and go and subscribe. You know, I will give you a sub because I know that I don't always get around to watching stuff. But yeah, absolutely. Talking Bollocks sounds like a fun thing. Manic Idiot and Viper Sword, the Quinn twins. But absolutely, go over and check his channel out. Might as well. And if you don't like it, then there's a million other channels and you might like it. Why not? My voice is dying, so like really dying. Colt 45. Ripple for me, please. I didn't know you had the News Bunny Day. I guess I am. Well, I got a message from Susan, my awesome co-host over at over on the... Thank you, it was very rude. Oh, I have a whole video where I called Michael Burnham a cunt for like 10 minutes, so don't worry about it. If you're part of like the whole fandom menace, I'm sure you're cool. I'm sure you're cool. Yeah, you got a World Class Bullshitters video? Yeah, dude, you're fine. You're fine. If you watch World Class and Geeks and Gamers, then you're part of our community. Only 10 minutes. Susan rocks. Yeah, we were talking to Susan a little bit. We're doing the horror podcast tomorrow over on Midnight's Edge After Dark. Oh, J Crusader, thank you so much. $2 super chat towards your bottle of blue or gold or black. Oh, thank you so much. You know, I'm gonna get rid of some of these things because I think they're weird. The donation ticker is awesome. The goal, I don't want to have that in the middle of my screen. The ticker's okay. I like the ticker because I like showing off you guys. And we're gonna have a cool, we're gonna have a credit roll as soon as I'm done here too. But I like having the donation ticker. I don't know if it's only showing the donations or the super chats. I think it's only showing the donations, though. Yeah, it's only showing those. It's not showing the super chats. Darn it. Well, it only shows that. I'll fix that. I'll work on that. But thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Blue or gold or black. It will probably be a bottle. It'll probably be something like this because it's cheap. Cuervo Silver. I can only really drink the clear stuff anymore. What do you think of Chris Stuckman? I haven't really watched him. I know he's a reviewer. Glacial Ethanol. Mr. H reviews. I do subscribe to him. I know Tom knows Mr. H reviews. The anti-tracker wasn't the first one to do a scroll. No, well, I have a lot of my tricks from gaming, from the gaming days. I have a lot of my tricks from my old gaming days. Straight pure lab grade booze. I can't drink that much anymore. I gotta not get in the habit. These are such fun streams. I really like doing these streams for you guys. You know, I probably need to hop off, and I don't know if Midnight's Edge is going to go live sometime today. I probably want to rest my voice in case we do go live today. I have no idea if Tom's feeling up to it. But I know he was, like, super ill. I know he wasn't feeling well. Poor guy. Get you to a nunnery. Alex from Birmingham. Love hanging out with you. Thank you so much. Imran Tariq. I hope I'm saying your name correct. Birmingham's cool. I haven't been over to Birmingham, but I've been to Newcastle. I've seen the airport at London. Is it possible to see you at Trek Yards and Anti-Trekker tonight? Maybe. Maybe. Are they going to be on tonight? I'm going. Bummer. Well, I'm not going just yet. We'll go until 5 more minutes. Have I been to London? Well, I saw the airport at London. I didn't get to, like, see there. I didn't get to see. Money all spends the same, Luke. I know your government is horrible. Control. Birmingham is boring. You're not missing anything. Yeah, but it's the UK. I'm such an Anglophile. I love it over there. Absolutely. London looked better after it got bombed. No, that's neat. Love watching the three of you together. That was a fun stream. That was so late, though. Have I been to South Dakota? I have not. Let's see. I've been to Colorado, Arizona, New Mexico, Montana, Wyoming, Utah, California, Wisconsin, Illinois. Where else have I been? I think that's it. Oh, Nebraska, Kansas. That's all the states I've been doing. And of course, Alberta in Canada. And England, Scotland I've been to. I've not been to New York. I've not been to Ireland either. I'm in the middle of nowhere. Middle of nowhere is cool, the UK though. Wyoming, the land that time forgot. Well, you kind of have to go through Wyoming if you drive from Colorado up to Canada. Is it wrong to peeps? Is it wrong to peeps from different channels? No, I don't think so. We're all part of the same family, or to know people from different channels. No, we're all part of the same, the whole Geeks and Gamers and all that stuff. But My wife is from Holmfirth. That's the lovely part of the UK. I haven't been there. I don't know exactly where that is, too. Nerds. We're all nerds. We're all part of the same fandom menace and all those channels. We're all we're all fighting for the greater good. To fix pop culture and the entertainment industry. The same weird, nerdy family. I know, we're all kind of different branches of the same stuff. I'm definitely in the anti-Star Trek Discovery camp, and the Isle of Wight is beautiful. Oh, dude, Isle of Wight I would love to see because of the music festival. That was kind of the third in the holy trinity of music festivals. You had Monterey Pop, Woodstock, and then Isle of Wight. It's interesting you Yanks like visiting us. I don't get it. UK is mostly a flushing toilet. It's because, I don't know, well, it's probably because I love like Monty Python and yeah, it's a geek thing probably. I don't know. Well, and you guys speak the same language. It's in Yorkshire, okay. Supposed to be a Transformers fan. Let's see if Bumblebee is a fix or fail. Yeah, we like the accent. We do like the accent. You guys sound smarter. You like my channel, and yeah, I'm an Anglophile, like Red Dwarf, Monty Python. You can probably, I don't know if you can see with my, yeah, Red Dwarf, Monty Python, pretty much any British show. It's the birthplace of what became America, absolutely. I'm into the Queen. It's overcast. I'm tired of hot and sunny. Oh, overcast isn't bad. Red Dwarf, I love that stuff. Yeah, I love Red Dwarf. That's one of my favorites. Monty Python's one of my favorites. Mighty Boosh. I'm a huge Mighty Boosh fan. Watch a show called The UK Summer Wines. That's Holmfirth. Alright. I'm from Birmingham, but people think I'm from London. I think a lot of Americans don't understand the difference between the accent. Baron's Movie Crib subscribe. Thank you for being a brand new subscriber. I think the UK is quaint and exotic to Americans. I think so. I think that's part of it. Well, it depends on the American. You get somebody like me, and I'm just fine just going to Tesco. You know, for the chocolate. Every American TV show is a ripoff of an English. Yep. Some of my Python episodes are on Netflix. Are they? I just have the DVDs still. My miserable nation, that's why we're so sarcastic. We wouldn't be able to survive without it. And that's me. I'm so sarcastic. Can I unsubscribe and then resubscribe for the glory? If you want. If you want. As long as it's set to public, then you'll get the pop-up. You'll get the greeting from George Carlin. Yeah, please watch Only Fools and Horses. One of these days I will. There's so many British accents, it's hardly surprising it flummoxes people. Yeah. Well, a lot of Americans don't know, like, the difference between Welsh and English, too. Redorf is awesome. I tried some Vindaloo because of it. If you didn't watch any of the new seasons, I saw the season X, I think. I haven't seen the newest one, but season 10 I did. I don't really remember much of it. I remember they were, like, in the department store, and they went to see Craig Charles at one point on Coronation Street. It was crazy. You're too lazy. Let's see, British, Knight Rider, Street Hawk, and the A-Team now. I love the accents, I'm a sucker for them. Yeah, British accents are they sound more intelligent sometimes, depending on the accent. Live on the Wales border, someone please shoot me. Born Wales, move here too. I vote for Johnson-less Star Wars. Yeah, we need Ryan Johnson out of Star Wars. We need Alex Kurtzman out of Star Trek. I tried Hyperdrive with Nick Frost. I think I've actually seen Hyperdrive. I've seen some of it. It was fun. I didn't see all of it. AT won't show it. Can you show Airwolf? No. I can't show copyrighted stuff. Shaun the Sheep is... Oh, Shaun the Sheepy. I haven't seen the movie, but I know who he is. He's really cute. If it isn't Scottish, it's crap. I like a lot of the Scottish stuff. You tried. Fire all those people in both Star Wars and Star Trek. Yes. This is gonna be the hugest, longest stream ever. I should probably take off here though. I'm like getting starving, and I don't know if Tom's gonna go live anytime soon. Wallace and Gromit. I haven't seen Wallace and Gromit in forever. Street Hawk is dying to be rebooted. Yeah. But yeah, so if you were knowing or like wondering, if you just got here wondering what all the noise is, I have been playing this guitar through ribbon synthesizers. So yeah. Take care, miss you already. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. High Council is at 8. Let's go for a record live. My record live is probably like 5.5 hours with Doomcock that one time. It is time to get some food. And wow, that sounds like farty noises on there. Love spending the afternoon with you. Well, thank you so much. You guys are awesome. You know, and I really enjoy doing these streams. I think they're kind of fun and hilarious. And oh man, I gotta put my guitar back. I don't want to damage it. But I still have my synths hooked up. I love these little things. They were my Christmas present last year. Love the guitar, by the way. Oh, thank you. These two new ones are kind of my new favorites. I really love them. But yeah, this is what I've been kind of playing through. Industrial, they are. Sounds like Ryan Johnson being throttled, I know. Is the tribunal a set time and day? It is not. We're still kind of working out the when it's going to be, what it's going to be, if it's going to be a thing, like continuing. We'll get back to you on that. We don't exactly know 100%, but yeah. Thank you guys so much for hanging out, and it has been so fun. I need to turn these off so I don't get into the endless feedback loop. I really love these monotrons. Sometimes I just want to play music and hang out and chill out. I like the ambient noise stuff. I don't really play a lot of songs, so I hope I don't like piss people off by not knowing songs. But yeah, thank you so much. It has been such a super fun stream. You guys are amazing. Check out my little video that I made of, what did I make? The James Gunn video. It was cool and awesome. And pleasure as always. You guys are awesome. And thank you so much for all the people who have joined on YouTube Gaming. If you guys do want a reality show live streams, yeah, if you do want the if you guys do want all of the emojis, which is the mecha emoji, the Brie Larson emoji, the shadow ships, and the Derpicorn, and we got more coming. Definitely, next to Super Chat, there's a thing that says join for $4.99 a month. It's really awesome and easy and fun and amazing. You never have to, though. I was just on a binge of your videos I haven't seen yet. Oh, thank you so much, JG. You should make your live streams more apparent. I tweet them out. I do tweet them out. Yeah, we got the shadow ship emoji because I had to. But I do tweet it out, so if you guys don't follow me, I am on Twitter, and I tweet them out beforehand. I did set it up for a countdown, and I do try and do these a lot. I try and live stream a lot. This Saturday, I'm definitely going to be streaming at night for my 4-year YouTube anniversary. I don't speak emojis, only emoticons. Well, there's a shadow ship emoticon. But yeah, some people don't twit. I know, I put it out on Twitter, and I put it out in the I set up my countdown at least a half an hour before. But yeah, thank you guys so much for hanging out. Your show is showing up on YouTube, so you're getting out there. Well, that's awesome. Hopefully my YouTube channel is going to be out there and growing. I've had a crap ton of new subscribers today, just a ton. Thank you guys so much. It has absolutely been amazing and fun and wonderful. I was at like 7777 this afternoon. We just hit 7,800 right now. Thank you guys so much. I'm 200 away from 8,000. Dude, you guys are awesome. Getting all your notifications, awesome. And make sure you've clicked the notification bell. Comment on my videos when you watch them after the fact. That really, really helps with the analytics. You guys never have to feel like you have to donate any money ever. Just thumbs up, commenting, putting on the notification bell. That really, really helps. More than you guys possibly know. And I appreciate every single one of you guys. So thank you so much for being here. Crap tone, I'm stealing that one. Oh, crap ton. I always say a crap ton. I always say it. That's just how I talk. But thank you guys so much. I really appreciate you being here. My voice is going, but I will see you guys on the next video or live stream. Bye!